Honestly, it feels like a living nightmare. I don't know how or when I was drugged, because I was clearly drugged because the things I've seen and the things I've experienced, like you can't unless you're in some kind of narcotic of sorts. So I'm terrified, and I would like to go home. That's the general consensus, yeah. No one told me there was going to be a lion, which is one of the things I'm adding to my list of why I'm going to sue this place once I leave. Because I nearly got eaten by a lion. Yeah, that wasn't discussed beforehand. No. There might have been some sort of trick of the light. Everything was going on so quickly. I can imagine you guys would have been confused, definitely. What link this place has with my family, mainly my dad, I don't know, and frankly I don't want to know. What that old man does in his spare time is none of my business. She slept with my dad, which is kind of scarring as a thought. So I don't want to know what the old man does in his spare time. I don't want to think about it at all. Look, when you've got a lot of money, you end up doing some weird things that people without money couldn't imagine doing, and I guess some drug-filled carnival is on my dad's list of weird things to spend his money on. I don't question it. For me, I just buy fast cars. That's my weird thing I do with money. Not really that weird, but I just think it's a strange thing the old man does just because he can.
And so at this point, everyone, you are literally rested up and in the in the Pixie Kingdom, where you have apparently been shrunk down to size to fit into this place. And who knows what you guys have been up to? I don't know if anyone's been riding the giant hamster or been wandering around this place, but the Pixies have been friendly. If it's a bit strange watching people fly around the space without what you can't see the wires, let's put it that way, which is definitely throwing things as you've been resting up. But it's been pleasant, as in just it's been easy going in here. It's not been troublesome, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I just imagine, like, during my interview, just like Brody's on the hamster at the back. So like during my discussions, you suddenly see Brody just appear in frame and out of frame.
Yeah, just like sort of running on the hamster wheels on the hamster's back. Yeah, that's probably
every time he comes into scene, he's having a really deep discussion with the hamster.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely some.
You are really impressive and like big, and trust me, like your animalistic instincts at your size, like you would be deadly. But just think about like a spider your size.
Wait a minute. But think about it the other way. Am I really big, or are you really small?
What?
I know, mind blowing, isn't it? You're the one that's small.
If we shrank everybody down to be so small, then we could totally end world hunger. And also, drugs would be so much stronger. And then the Ferris wheel keeps going.
Fair enough. But yeah, everyone, you're obviously in the scene and stuff. For some reason, Craig has sort of disappeared into the background and become the pink blob that he always wanted to be during these moments, disappearing vaguely into the background as this is all going, as we're missing him this week. But it's nice and pleasant, but you do feel like time is starting to move on, and eventually it does come up to your hour up in here, and it does look like it's time to go back through the porthole and make your way back out into the world if need be, if that makes sense. You know that you've got a little while left until the next thing on the list, which is obviously the crowning of the monarch at the end of the festivities. And for some of you, it's like, well, thank God, at least the whole experience will be over, and things will be done. You haven't seen Eliwick at all since you've been in here, after she had a rambling thing about magic being real. This is all real. Why do you think you're here? That you're destined, and all of that stuff. Man, do they get into character in this place? I mean, they really, really do. They just don't. They never break for a second, but. It's still a hell of amazing. But you guys are pulled back out into the carnival map, unless anybody needs anything else. But you think you've just about got time for probably one thing before the actual big top rides. Probably, the one you've noticed the most as being the most interesting as things happening in the air is every so often you're seeing the dragonflies flying around from the dragonfly rides up in one corner that you haven't visited and had a look at. But yeah, other than that, the big top is within the hour at this point. You feel peaceful, you feel rested. But you are free to move as you wish, unless you want to go back on the mystery mine and go for a whole nother run of that. Yeah, one trauma enough. Huh?
I mean, I don't remember the mystery ride. Let's go back
true.
to the mystery mine.
No.
Yeah, everybody else just looks at you sick every time on that one.
Also, before we left, Brody got a selfie with the hamster, and
100%.
he hashtagged it my third or fourth best friend.
The hamster looks with the bright eyes. It's like, is it small or is it a space hamster? We'll never know. But you guys are obviously free to roam as you like. But would you like to go and see the ride, or do you want to go straight to the big top and wait it out? It's up to you, really.
We might as well do everything. If we're here, we might as well do the dragonfly rides.
Sure.
I feel like Grace would not allow us to miss one thing.
There's an itinerary.
100%. Let's go.
And Craig will be following you from behind. He
hasn't been traumatized by anything, so he's still having a blast.
Absolutely.
As we're passing by the Lost and Found, can I talk to my best friend?
Oh, you 100% can. Yeah, it's like you see, there's a little small child with him, and it's sort of like, hello again.
Bellegron, hi buddy. I go give him a hug.
Yeah, there's more pause than there should be, but it's all good on that front.
Doesn't matter. And I say, look, and I show him my temporary tattoo.
Oh, you had one of those done. They're powerful things.
You see, it was originally just a mushroom, but I asked them to put a cat on it. And honestly, I didn't remember that you had more of those paws. That is different. So it's a regular cat, but it represents you in my heart.
The cat seems very pleased with these turn of events, and it seems very happy with its lot in life as this is all going on. So, most pleased with that outcome. I've never been on a painting.
Also, it's only a temporary tattoo, but as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna make it real.
The eyes go wide on the cat, but it's liking all of it.
Okay, I think we're gonna go do some dragonflies stuff. So I'm gonna be even higher. Wink.
And he's laughing along with it as it's pouring out another little goblet of drink from the little whiskey flask and passing it to one of the little children around it as this is all going on.
Okay, bye, love you, and I kiss him on his nose.
Woof. Well, make an animal handling check for that one. Woof.
Oh, okay.
How well does it go down? Oh damn! Okay, This cat is literally taking all the scritches and all the bits and enjoying it all.
It is an innocent platonic kiss with no tongue.
I don't think you needed to specify that.
I just want to make sure everybody knows.
What's doing?
Thank you for clarifying.
This is a last kiss between best friends.
Thank you for elaborating. That's much appreciated.
Brody saying no homo after, just to like.
I'm imagining everyone is just like standing around and looking at this like he has weird relationships to animals in general.
Well, I mean, you've just seen him go from a hamster come around here to this one. It's like they're eating out of his hand literally as this is all going on.
Also, Brody is not the type that says no homo. He's the type that always asks for
Okay.
consent. But he thought consent was implied because they're the bestest of friends here.
Fair, fair.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yes, you guys make your way past as this is all going on behind, but you make your way to the dragonfly rides, where there is a creature there that well, the animatronic you saw before. Let me bring up the sheet. Let's have a look. And we do need some tokens. That will be handy. 1 second. Let me go and grab those for you, and then it will all make a bit more sense. There we go. So yes, as you're making your way over, there is the large sort of animatronic tree thing that you saw walking around the carnival earlier, with the small little squirrel that seems to be almost attached at the hip to this thing as this is all going on. But yeah, they seem to be like prepping a dragonfly, would be the best way of putting it. Sort of making sure that the wings are good as it's sort of like buzzing around. And you can see there are about 7 or 8 in the air flying, all sort of waiting their turn, but they're sort of spinning around the space as this is all sort of going on. But you see this large thing goes all, welcome, welcome. As you're sort of making your way across. You come for a ride?
Apparently so.
You little one, as he sort of points at Alice, so you first?
No.
Edward pushes Alice forward.
Yeah. The little squirrel's like, what are you, scaredy cat? Come on, get over here. 1 punch on your ticket.
How many punches do we have? Actually,
I think there was 8 total.
Because some people have used one at the tattoo stand, right?
They have, absolutely, yes. I think you still got about 3 in total, so I'm pretty sure no one's used up all of them, if that makes sense. So I think you're okay for now, if that makes sense. Like they wanted you to go to most of the events as this is all going on. So yeah, Alice and Keith, you're sort of up front as this is all going on, but 1 punch for a ride. Yeah, 1 punch for a ride. As the squirrel's sort of like yelling at as this is going. And no funny business. You just go up, you fly around once, and you come back down. Yeah.
I'll shakenly hand over my ticket.
Okay, no problem. Well, that all looks good. Looks like a real one. It sniffs it for a moment. The squirrel sniffs it and then was like, yeah. You got the punch there, and the tree ant passes down the punch and so there you go, ma'am. Enjoy. No funny business. And what you got to do? There's 4 rings up there, and now when you're looking up, they're like illusionary, like Sonic the Hedgehog gold rings in the sky. 4 of them as you're looking up, and it's like you got to fly through each one, and you win a prize if you make it through all of them and back. If you miss one up, well, so be it. But at least you had fun, right?
Could this day get any weirder? How do I get onto the animatronic over here?
It says hold on, and it's the squirrel starts going like it's talking to the dragonfly when it lowers its wings on one side enough that you think you could get on the back of this thing.
Okay, she stumbles on the back, probably not very gracefully.
Yeah, no, that's all fair enough. You can definitely do a bit of that, and then you'll start to get whisked up into the air. First things first, I think I need an animal handling check from you to see how you're doing initially as this is all going on. Okay, 15, pretty good. So you steadily take off and start moving around, nice and steady on the course. Like it's doing you can see at the moment it's doing the course. You're really along for the ride, but it's not playing up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then as this is all going, the squirrel's kind of like, anyone else? Next up. You, sir, you look like a dashing fellow. As he's looking at Keith.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you look like you could handle one of these things. Get up there. 1 punch.
Okay, but be gentle.
That's
you
not
mean in the card? Okay. Here's the card.
Wow, that's pretty dark, but okay, and then the tree end like clunk and gets the ticket on that one. Yeah, you take it steady there, guy. Up you go. And yeah, Keith, you can make your way onto the back, and you can make an animal handling check as well. See how you do on the takeoff from the dragonfly.
Yes, I'm not bad at animal handling, I think. So.
Yeah, no, not bad at all. Yeah. So again, without issue, the dragonfly sort of takes off without a problem as this is going on. Anyone else? Anybody up there? Anybody? Yeah, Sourpuss. And sort of looks at or the fine lady. One of you, either of you. Are you up for a ride here? Still got a few more to go.
Grace will literally push you out the way.
Pushes Edward out the way.
Will fall to the ground.
Yeah, no worries, Grace. Yeah, you push forward. The squirrel will take the punch on the card for you. There you go, ma'am. Steady on the way up, and then follow the way around on the rings. Yeah, on you go. And yeah, you're able to make your way onto the back. Oh, damn! Everybody's getting 15, so you're all doing pretty good on that front. No one's fucking up. That's all good. And then yeah, sort of any more? You, sir, the small one on the ground. How are you doing?
Oh, a bit bruised, I guess. Now, and he kind of just gives the ticket.
Okay, steady. And then kakunk as the treant uses the little stapler on it. Sorry, the little hole punch. Up you go, sir. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes.
Oh, watch me fail.
A 10.
Skadoosh.
Okay, so yeah, it ain't pretty, Edward, but you feel like you think you got the feisty one. Would be the best way of putting it as this is going on, but because it is not graceful in any way, shape, or form as you're taking to the skies as this is all going on. But it
He's
does.
like
It's
clinging.
you know, and it's just awkwardly catching one of the wings a little bit so it's not as graceful on flying. You can tell that it's not overly happy with you as you're giving that a go. And you, sir, the one here, what can we do? You going up and all?
Brody's popping a shroom in his mouth as he's walking up. Yeah. Hey, do the dragonflies talk too? A lot of the animals here talking is awesome.
Yeah, that would a dragonfly that talks. That would be weird. And you realize that saying that you're talking to a squirrel. Have you
ever talked to him? Have you ever tried?
I can talk to. I mean, they're not the smartest thing. I can get a few words across, and he's sort of like, and then you sort of hear the rubbing of the wings together and making sort of sounds from the from the dragonfly back. See, he's all right. He's getting paid. He's happy.
Okay.
We pay them in sugar water.
That's awesome. I'm paid in money. What are you paid in?
Well, gold normally if we're doing well.
Oh, I figured it would be nuts because you're a squirrel.
No, give me gold. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Does this cost money? I only have a ticket.
No. Yeah, that's okay. That's all been sorted. As long as you get your punch, that's fine. And my pay's sorted.
Here.
Yeah. We got a union a few years ago. My pay's okay. It's fine.
Union's important.
Keeps us trucking.
Yeah, so I get the punch on the ticket, and then I walk up to my dragonfly. Before I get on it, I try making the noises that the squirrel made to it, and I would like to accidentally cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, yep, fair enough. Yep, no worries at all. So yeah, you definitely do, and it's like you move up to it, and the one in the middle, Brody. So at first, but yeah, you definitely move up to it, and it's like, yo, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
All good. Ready to fly? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Been sitting here for all of 2 seconds, and I'm feeling like I need to go.
Okay, can we go through the rings?
Sure. Yeah, we've done that. I've done that many times.
Yeah, let's go through the rings, and if you want to do a loop-de-loop, just you do you, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. And he's like, it seems excited about the prospect on that one. So you can make the animal handling check with advantage, please, Brody, as this is all going on. Is he going to be taken to the air on board your one? At least it was advantage, thankfully.
Ooh, I
So
needed it.
yeah, you definitely that was well worth it. On that one, nice. Yeah, quick zip into the air as this is all going on, no problems as you all managed to get to the air. Apart from Edward's one looking a little bit less, if that makes sense, as this is all going on that front. So coming up to the first set of rings here with everybody. The first ring looks like the ring internally is covered in fire, literally in flames as you're coming up to it. Who does what? As this is going on, first things first, you can make a investigation check, and it's a DC 10 for everyone. So each of you can roll that and see who can work it out and who can't. Oh, Alice, not so much.
+6.
Oh, Grace, not so much. Man, okay. Okay, yeah, Keith, you realise it's an illusion, whereas others are unsure as that's going on that front.
Can I determine what creates this illusion? Are there mirrors? Is this some sort of hologram?
You're not picking up on any of that, but you think it's got to be holograms or something like that. They used holograms when it first arrived here to do the flying through the air of the carts and things like that the other day. So that's what the news said. So it's got to be something like that. But yeah, you can't. With an 18, yeah, there's nothing to pick up on as you're looking around for that. So Brody as well, yeah, you're like, well, it's got to be an illusion, as this is all going on in your head. So the other three that failed, would they peel off? I mean, or would they be going for it anyway? Is the question, I suppose,
I mean,
My eyes
it's
are
got to be an
closed.
illusion anyway. So
Okay.
it's all fake. It's not going to be real fire. We'd sue their asses.
Edward's got a list.
No, fair enough.
We got Edward's money.
Edward doesn't even look as this is going on.
My eyes are closed. I'm screaming. I have no control over the dragonfly. Whatsoever.
Okay. Well, you can make an animal handling check and just see if it diverts or if it does actually make it through. Then we'll see if that goes, because everyone else is going to make it through on that one. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad it's terrible. I would have been sad if it was an adult.
20 on that front. Yeah, absolutely. It's Edward's one is really off course and really going for it now. It's one of its wings is really having trouble with the way Edward is screaming and clambering over it. Does anyone try to do anything about what's going on the back of this, or do you just leave him to his own devices? Is the question.
Let him
Can
die.
I ask my dragonfly what's wrong with Edward's dragonfly?
Oh man, he's clipping the wing, man. He's got to stop. He's got to stop. They'll be down. There's gonna be a big crash, man. Big crash. Oof.
Oh, okay. Hey, Edward, I think that yours is defective. I don't think it likes you yelling at it. Maybe he'll give you a new one if you land and let them know. Up with the wing.
He can't hear you.
Yeah, there's just literally screaming as this is all going on. Brody, from what you're seeing, you think he's going to be have a comeuppance in a few moments, if that makes sense. So I think the Brody's choice in this is: does he go to the second ring, or does he try and help Edward on the back of his insect?
Helps Edward 100%.
Okay, no problem. So we understand what's going on. So the rest of you, the ones that are not having the problems, you go on to the next ring. There seems to be air currents that seem to be buffeting the dragonflies as you're getting close. What it is you need to make a wisdom survival in this case to see if you can navigate the winds and the ring to push through, if that makes sense, to making it to the next one.
There,
So that's going to be Keith, Alice, and Grace can carry on with that. Well, you're lucky. It's a DC 10. Alice.
No,
Yeah.
whoa! I use something.
You can definitely use something if you've got something. Oh, Grace,
I
you've got no
alter
problem.
time and make
my
myself
God.
re-roll that
Yeah.
accidentally.
So in your mind, then something sort of triggers, and then there's like the quack imagery of something going on as spells flash through your mind, and then you do something in the moment. So I'm assuming it's a reroll.
No way!
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Perish.
On that one. So Alice, unfortunately, your dragonfly, you just you just can't get the navigation to work right to make it through the ring on this one, and you clip the outer side of the ring with your dragonfly on the way past, not going through the ring. You feel like you're a bit scuppered right now, and you may need to bring this thing in for an emergency landing at the pad from what's going on.
Fine, I won't enjoy it.
Fair enough. But Grace and Keith, you will be able to continue on. But Brody, first of all, so you can obviously you can guide your one in, but you can make an animal handling check on Edwards to see if you can also bring it in for a safe landing back at the pad without any issue as well, and sort of help Edward down.
Do I need to roll to see if I can hold on?
You can certainly do a bit of that in a moment. But let's see how Brody's doing that.
Because I can talk to the dragon, dragonfly.
Yes, you can. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, double eights. Okay, so you feel like you've managed to steady it a tiny bit, but it's not great as you're bringing along. So Edward, so you're going to get as it's coming careening down. I need you to make a dex saving throw, please, as to stop yourself getting thrown off the thing. Towards the end here, you got a DC 10 to beat here on that one.
20.
20. So you cling on for dear life as Brody manages to steady you in, and you two are brought to a still down on the ground, breathing heavily, but no real worse for wear as this is all going on. You can see Alice is a little bit further on, and she looks like her dragonfly is about to careen into you guys in a moment. But first of all, Keith and Grace, you two are on to the third ring now on this one. Color bursts are coming from this ring that seem to be almost like hypnotic in nature as this is going on. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, on that one to see how you do as you're coming.
I'm it.
Oh no! Okay, so both of you will fail. So on this one, so you have
succeed at a cost, or is this too far from the DC?
Unfortunately, you're too far off the thing. 3 you could have managed, but no, you're it's a DC 10, unfortunately. So you're a bit too far down the line for that one. So the animal handling check to get through the rings right now is literally at disadvantage for the both of you as you're trying to get through this next ring here, as you're partially sort of going a bit blurry from the hypnotic pattern of what's going on here. Keith, it's a real miss on that front. However, Grace, you managed to even under those circumstances still managed to bring it in. Managing to shrug off the effect towards the end there as this is all going on.
I also need to roll animal handling or not? Because I saw Grace rolling it, so I just
you definitely do. Sorry, I apologies. I saw your wisdom save above, but that's not the same thing. Sorry. You both make it through then. You're both above the 10, so you're both fine. So you're both through the ring. So well done. Sorry, apologies. You both made it to the next one. Alice, I need you to make an animal handling check to try and bring your slightly concussed dragonfly in for a landing on that one. This kind of like yells of "Move out of the way!" as Edward and Brody just like as Alice sort of creens her one down and sort of lands in front of you both, like breathing heavily as this is all going on. But yeah,
I hate this place.
You and me both.
Brody's a little miffed. Not like on behalf of Edward, because of Edward's unsafe ride, and I think he wants to have some words with the squirrel in the tree.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you can definitely do. You definitely do a bit of that. That's no problem. And whilst you're going over to do that for a moment, Keith and Grace, you are on to the last one here. This seems to be like colourful balloons that seem to block a straight path through the ring. To navigate the obstacles here, you got to make a dex save, please, for the both of you.
First, it's a bad one.
Okay, yeah, Keith. Unfortunately, yeah, for you, you don't do well on that. Oh, yeah, it's still too low. Yeah, you're still just too far off. I was going to say you could maybe succeed at a cast, but it's just too far. But Grace, no, you are the only one that manages to pull it off as this is going on. But Keith, you almost concuss your dragonfly off of the side of the ring as this is going on.
Can I? Because I think it's funny. Can I be thrown off of my dragonfly and like fall to the ground a little bit?
You can definitely attempt to make. It's actually a 1 on a dex save. Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Yeah, on that front. Yes, I think you can on that front. Let's give that a go. You are thrown free in the moment as this is going on. Grace, you're the only one that could react as this is going on. Would she try anything, or is Keith destined for the ground?
Have anything to?
Well, you're on a dragonfly that could possibly help if need be, if that makes sense. You might be able to do something that way, or is
No,
Keith left?
she wants to win.
I just imagine Keith reaching out for help and just.
You see that? Yeah, the hand goes out and there's just nothing but the grim determination of I must win.
He's like flying towards your dragonfly, like reaching out his hand,
Yeah,
like catch me.
And then it's just that slow motion
And she
moment.
flies it out of the way.
And, like,
Watch it. I'm trying to win.
into the trunk of a tree, like.
Oh.
as he makes his way down. I'm going to say he takes 1 point of damage because he's only going to take 1d6 falling into the trees. But he takes he's a bit bruised and battered from the fall on that one. But you do take advantage for the moment on that one, Keith, as well. So because
He's been through worse.
He's been through worse, absolutely, as this is going on. Brody, as you hear like poof, poof, and Grace is coming in for like a determined landing on the pad as this is all going on. This looking like supremely confident as this is coming in. You make your way up to the tree and the squirrel, and it's they're looking at you like, oh man, your friend there really got to learn to at least sort of sit up. Christ.
Grace hasn't even noticed.
Now, I'll have you know that I saw him one time drive a Maserati at 108 miles an hour with his butt cheeks. Okay? True
Wow.
story. Yeah, he knows
That's right.
how to ride a ride. It was the vehicle that was the issue. Look at that dragonfly's wing. It's hurt. It's all.
Yeah, damn right it's hurt. Your friend over there was bloody pinning the bloody wing
It
down.
was like that before it even
No,
went out there.
man, no.
No. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light about this, and they're gonna hear that you're out here endangering not only these beautiful butterflies, but also the clientele here. And James, I would like to use my background picture of name dropping.
Okay, fair enough on that one. Make a roll on that one. So I need you to make just a straight just give me a straight charisma with advantage for this one. Okay, so with a 20, it's like, all right, look. The pros and cons to all of this, clearly there's something going on, but I don't think your friend's completely to blame. But let's smooth this over. How can we come to a thing? What do you need? What do you need? What can I get you?
I'm
Surely
not
there's
concerned
something.
about the pros and the cons. You should just be concerned with the bro, as in bro D, as in the guy standing in front of you, saying that you got to make this right to us. Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. One of your friends over there, the one with the big hair, she's getting a prize anyway. How about I throw in an extra one for your friend? How's that sound?
You throw in an extra prize for Edward, my second best friend on this planet Earth.
That's exactly what I'm saying to you. I will for that guy who seems to be crawling around on the floor over there and is like kissing the ground. Yeah, I'll throw in one for that.
And you'll take better care of these beautiful animals.
I'll feed him more sugar water, sure.
Hey, they do really like sugar water.
They do.
Okay, then we got a deal, and I hold out my hand to shake.
Okay, and the tiniest little paw comes out on this one, and then the giant hand of the tree end like shake, and it's basically like your entire arm is being like lifted up and down by this giant tree thing.
And no hard feelings. Sorry, this just had to be made right, and I give each of them a shroom.
And he's like, ooh, and looking at it, sniffs of aroma. Might work with the goblins. I might pass that on. But yeah, so yes, there will be some prizes to be handed out. Okay, let's go find those. 1 second. There is a prizes section.
I took care of it. I talked to them. They got what's coming to them verbally, but we're okay now.
Edward's gonna do he's gonna like crawl up Brody to like stand up on his feet, and then he's gonna do the bro hand thing and be like, "You saved my life, buddy. I owe you one. Just cash in a favor whenever you need. You know,
Absolutely not.
You need to borrow. No, I won't have it. I won't have it. I
know you saved my life when you gave me a job. Okay, I am the Chewbacca to your Han Solo. Okay, I am the short round to your Indiana Jones, who was not in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, which is just a crime.
Yeah, but you gave you. I'm gonna say that again with actual words.
As he spits the dirt out, yes.
You dealt with that favor when you stopped me from eating, that really bad mushroom when we were down in Miami. That one that would have killed me.
Yes, you were going to eat the purple one with the little purple flecks, and I told you that you need to eat the purple one with the little spots. There's a very minute difference. Yes, it's very. You'll notice it if you do the wrong thing.
Yeah. So yeah, cash in a favor with me whenever you need it. I said whatever it is, I got you for this one, bro.
Okay. Yeah. If you say so, I mean, I can only resist so much.
I'll just get on the love boats, you two.
Well played.
Glare at Alice, and turn back to Brody and do another bro hand thing. I don't know.
As that's doing, Grace over on your dragonfly. Here you go, ma'am. Well done. That's some hella pintling there. You did good. So I need you to roll me I believe a D12 on that one, Drew. We'll see how she's gonna do. On that one, okay. Okay. You are handed over this tiny little squirrel. Knocks on the tree end, and the tree end puts out his hand, and there's in the hand there is a very small sparkly bell, just literally like a shiny little trinket of a bell in its hand as this is going on.
She shakes it.
The squirrel goes whoa, like it's a loaded gun. It's just like whoa, you almost oof. You gotta be careful with that, man. You gotta be careful with that. Pick your moment, but that'll make a loud noise when the time comes.
It just smiles. This little.
You've got literally the thing for making attention whenever you want.
Yeah.
And on that one, So yes, what you can do is that I'll explain the rest as things go on. But for now, that's what you've been told it does, if that makes sense. And then the treant makes his way over to Brody and Edward and says, "Okay, little one, for you." And Edward, you can now roll a d12 on the old sheet. If you get an 8, you'll re-roll. But apart from that, let's see what you're gonna do.
Bong.
A
10.
10. Okay. On that one. Okay. So, you are given a voucher, and it's basically for a free Tin Mad's temporary tattoo. So you wouldn't have to get a hole punch to get a free tattoo at the other place. And
You can get matching tattoos. You can get one. You can get this one. Look, it's got the streams on it, and it also has the beautiful cat.
Brody, you know my opinions on tattoos. They just turns and goes, "Yeah, thanks. I'll use this well."
you're welcome.
And as soon as they're gone, he just gives it to Brody and just says, "You'll actually use this. I won't." And then just hands it over.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Itching.
I can't be ruining this with anything else.
Real tattoo. It's just temporary.
It's still. I don't know. It still affects my visage in some way, and I can't be having that.
Oof.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, so is this sort of like this? I imagine there's a quiet moment where Edward sort of walks off, and there's like the camera looks down at, sort of watches Brody like look down at the voucher, looking up.
Brody looks at the camera and then waves the voucher and is like, "Oh, look what I get another one."
Friendship.
The power of friendship. Okay, so yes, your dragonfly ride has come to an end. Grace looks very, very pleased with herself, I think, as Keith is sort of dusting himself off. Craig is sort of disappearing in the background as he has been.
As everyone has received their gift, Keith just comes stumbling out of the bushes, suit slightly torn, a bruised lip, maybe an eye that will start swelling up at some point, just looking slightly more disheveled than he did before, which
Absolutely.
he always did.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
Where were you? Alice and I really got hurt. We could have done with your support. Where were you?
I fell off the dragonfly right at the last moment.
Well, come on, stop whining about it. We gotta go to that tent thing. He just walks off, Brody.
Yes, boss.
Oh my. As he sort of comes into line behind the others as this is all going on, and then we just see another sort of an image of the camera looking over, and there'll be Craig off in the distance, sort of wandering around slightly aimlessly, and then it cuts back to you guys as all this is going on. So yes, we will be back to the old Carnival map, and I get to move the final spot on this. So we are over here for the Witchlight crowning moment is on that one. Crowds are starting to move towards the big tops as this is all going on, and you definitely get the sense that people are definitely getting ready as this is all going on. Brody, I think you will notice your cat friend is not in the at the lost property as you guys are starting to walk back through. So clearly things are moving on at this moment as this is all going on. And you're sort of making your way across as there's all that going on. You guys do see wandering around the woman that you met last time at the carousel is sort of wandering out as there seems like most of the people that were taking the rides. She's just sort of watching it as people are passing as this is all going on. But you're free to move as you see fit as you make your way across the park back towards the big top and the main event. And she says, this Diana woman that you met before says, it won't be long now. I'm sure they'll pick someone good for this place. It's been upbeat tonight. And she says with a sort of slightly solemn look in her face,
Why don't you just leave? We talked to the owners? Yes. And they said you can just leave. I don't.
Yeah, you can leave, but when if you're gone longer than a day, you never come back. So yeah, you're done here, and I need to stay.
But you said you were unhappy. Like, why would you not want to be gone from here?
I need to sort this out. And she sort of looks down at the whole centaur rigmarole that's going on.
Just take. Like, Alice looks around and it's like, just take off the costume. What?
Yeah.
The wings? Well, yeah, they come on.
No,
that's not the problem.
The horse part. Just. Huh? It's obviously just the costume. Just take it off. You can just leave and live a normal life instead of here.
Yeah, she just looks at you like bewildered. Like, what on earth are you talking about? What do you mean? I've been changed forever. I can't. I can't. And yeah, it's like they don't break character. They really don't.
Like, Alice is looking around like for confirmation that this is happening. Like, she's refusing to take off the costume. Like,
and the camera's panning back freaking train. Yeah.
Should I get a skull, like a bitchin' skull, like on my arm, like maybe something that says "Hi, Mom"? Or should I be a little more inclusive and say "Hi, parents" with a heart, like a little heart, and this is parents plural.
Why does it have to be parentally themed?
You're right. Maybe I could say with a heart and a little ribbon over it. It says Aunt Sue. Right?
Do you have an Aunt Sue?
I mean, someone does. They'll probably appreciate it.
Make it for you, not someone else who has an Aunt Sue. Like, what do you love? And put that in a heart.
I mean, I think I saw a skull over there. That was pretty cool.
Put the skull in the heart.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Because I love bones.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. You do love bones. I have to admit.
They're the structural integrity of the body.
That's right.
Oh my! So yeah, as this continues on, and they're passing by as Alice is having this back and forth conversation with this woman that's like swearing blind that the costume she's in is not a costume. But yeah, I suppose does Alice press, or where did she go with it?
Alice is just confused. Like, she's looking around as if like am I talking nonsense? Like, what am I losing my shit by here? Like, just leave. Just take the costume off. I'm sorry.
She says, I've been magically turned into a centaur. I can't take it off. I'm literally been, changed. I'm trapped like this until I find the person that did it.
Sure. These guys are clearly just not going to break character. Come on.
Fair enough. Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way past, and as adamant as she is as this is all going on. But yeah, you guys make your way over to the big top area. Let's bring you across. Hopefully everybody's got a token. As all this is going on. Yes, so you guys make your way back over to the big top on this one. And where is the carnival locations? Bear with me. I've got to get to the big events. There's one in here somewhere. I believe I have flavor text.
Can we sit at the back this time, just in case if, like, a lion comes and gets us? At least there's some, like, fodder between us.
And better view. That's smart. It's very smart.
Like, perhaps they'll ask people to perform again.
Oh, does Keith perk up at that? Possibly.
You kind of want to be like in front if they ask something like that, right? Because like you get a better view, and who knows? Perhaps they'll pick you to perform, and that's
I don't want that. I don't want to be part of this crackpot circus. I don't want to be part of it.
I mean, if they pick you, you can borrow my cape if you want.
As it billows
I-
slightly. Yeah.
Cannot express how little I want to borrow your cape.
What about my stone? And you know that stone I got? I have no idea what it does. I think it's a floating stone with little rings around it.
Okay.
Does it float when I hold it in my hand, James, or no?
So does it what?
Does it float when I hold it in my hand, or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I hold this up. I don't know. It has to be magnets or something. But this blows my mind, and I was like kind of sober when I first saw it. No, I wasn't. I'm sober now, though. Well, no, I'm not. I'm less stoned than I was before because I've only had one shroom.
But yeah, so
I don't think any of those statements are true.
not a one. Yeah, so you see everyone starting to take their seats in the big top as this is all going on, and you do, Brody and the rest of you do see your cat friend is literally seems to be bringing Mr. Light around the outskirts of the actual big top, sort of getting everyone prepared as they're sort of moving off to one end to get ready as the rest of you are all getting set up. So yeah, you guys, where do you find yourself some seats? Where are you going to end up?
Pelagron, hey, Pelagron.
It sort of
Pelagron,
not.
it's me,
It sort of
Pelagron.
looks.
Pelagron,
It's looking
Pelagron.
your direction for a moment, but
Pelagron,
you can. You see, he's busy. You definitely think he's busy in the moment.
hi, hi.
He sort of nods just a tiny bit, and Mr.
Ah, love you.
Light's sort of doing his
Goodbye.
thing.
Okay, you go back to work. Bye, I love you.
So yes, no problem. So yeah, you guys start making your way inside as this is going on. You do see off at the far end. You see the mime that you spoke to last time, and he seems to be talking quietly with the singer in the fishbowl from last time. So they seem to be
nice.
be catching up and seem to be happy in the moment, which is nice. As this is all going on, but yes, you guys, you pick yourself some seats wherever you're gonna end up. As it's sort of like it seems like Mr. Witch is getting ready for his part, and Mr. Light is getting off to his side. So Mr. Witch is starting to make his way over as well, as this is all going on.
Is that the same elephant that was attacked before? Is it doing okay? Brody would be concerned.
Absolutely. It seems like Burley has treated whatever's going on an injury on one side of it, but it seems to be doing okay and is certainly calm as this is all going on. So yeah, definitely looks like it's better off as time is going on that front. So as you are all sort of sitting there and you start making your way there, the lights begin to dim down as this is all going on, and you see that it seems like Mr. Witch pulls up to one side here with and seems to be like there's a large hat box that seems to be next to him that he sort of places down on one side, and then Mr. Light then will come over and said, "It is now time to crown the monarch, the Witchlight monarch for the evening. I hope everybody has had a great time in the events and the festivities." And the applause is all going, and the crowds are all.
There's no applause from Alice.
Brody's going nuts. He had a fantastic time, and he leans over this person in between him and Edward very awkwardly. And just, what are you gonna do when they crown you the monarch, boss?
I don't think I have done anything to make them want to crown me, unless they're going for the most handsome here. Then of course they'll crown me.
I
But
mean, that's what I kind of thought it was. It's kind of like a beauty pageant, right? I mean, you're the most beautiful person here.
you're right, but I don't think it's a beauty pageant.
I mean, all right. If you need, I have cue cards. If you need help, just let me know.
You
Thank you.
really missed out on those love boats.
Edward kicks Alice from behind, like a gentle one, not like a proper
Yeah, no prod. Yeah, on that one, fair enough. on
What?
that.
I'm just accept that you're lovers and go for it.
Remind me to sign you both up to the inter-workplace relationship course.
I would fire both of you immediately if the company
can't
would rely
fire
on
me.
both of you. And also that I don't think I can fire you, and that scares me more.
I mean, I didn't know that you had to do that for best friends, but if we got to fill out the paperwork, I just want to make sure this is all
No, no, you don't have to. No.
No? Oh, all right.
No, they're mocking us.
Okay.
Okay, so right, and as all this is going on, so this hat box is brought out. Mr. Witch will open it up, and sort of a light focuses down, and there is a crown of golden butterflies in the hat box that seem to be holographically flying around the outside of the crown, very impressively, and it's sort of like the crowd sort of oohs and ahs as this is going on. You then have Mr. Light has a rod that he will hold up with a sort of a shining beacon, and it sort of wanders slowly around the crowd a little bit, just sort of like building up the moment as he's in the spotlight, like he's done this a lot as he's sort of going around, and he's sort of waving this rod in the general directions of the crowd, and like, maybe over here, no, there's someone that's done, and maybe, and then it's you, sir, as he sort of like starts moving straight over to Keith as this is all going on in the moment. As that one is like, congratulations, you are going to be crowned the Witchlight Monarch, and then it's just the crowds are going nuts, Keith, as this is all going on. Come with me, sir. Come with me. Fantastic for your play earlier.
Me?
Brody is shaking Edward back and forth like, what?
The suit is Louis Vuitton. Don't touch.
I'll get up and like climb over the thing here, and like while walking, like my cape will billow in excitement. For some reason, he seems happy. Like, do I have to do another trick? Can I show some
we have to crown you first, sir, and then we will take you around this place as the monarch that you are. And he's sort of like, he says, follow me.
How sour does Grace look right now that she is not
Grace is like full on standing up, standing ovation, clapping her hands, weeping a little bit that someone from the box office family has been crowned the monarch.
Well, family, yes, the perfect term for us.
On that one. Okay, so yes, so you are brought along as this is going on, and as this is going on, the woman that was doing the singing from before is doing another sort of beautiful song. There is it's like you're being sort of led around in like a kind of a little bit of a parade as this is going on. There are pixies flying around and fluttering around you. I mean, you're getting the whole treatment, Keith, as this is going on. That's definitely
like Keith has like an actual smile on his face, like not something like he practiced in front of the mirror to seem relatable to other people, while actually feeling like he's dying inside, but actually like he seems actually happy, like his eyes are also smiling.
Fair enough.
He's like, oh my god, it's been, I can't believe this happened.
And the one of the clowns comes over and they're throwing gold glitter over you and all this sort of stuff as this is all going on, and on that one, and then there's the quiet moment, and then the more burly guy on this side here will bring the crown over to you and sort of says, well done, sir. I believe you may well have made our night here. Thank you. And he will pull the crown out politely, and it's placed upon your head. There is a fantastic glow of light for a few moments, and then it sort of all disappears down into a sort of a little wreath around your head for a few moments, and there's a little bit of gold, and it sort of it seems to just be like a little glow, like a humming glow of light and pixie dust around your head as this is going on, Keith, as this is all happening. And then the crowd are like, and it's all go again as everyone's like pleased for that as this is all going on. The mermaid starts singing again, and this all starts concluding here, and as you see, sort of Burley starts running over and somehow letting off fireworks into the top of the tent, and all manner of stuff seems to be going on in the moment. Or they look like fireworks, and you think, hang on a minute, they burst into butterflies as they as things move around as this is all going on. But it's sort of it seems like this will go on for a little while now, as Keith, you're kind of like you're taken around the carnival for a little bit, and it's like for the rest of you, it's kind of like Keith is sort of being sort of dragged around the carnival map for a little bit as a sort of like a like it probably isn't an impromptu parade, but there's kind of like a parade that sort of does around the figure of 8 as this is all sort of going on, if that makes sense, as you guys are sort of like clumped together. But you feel everything is starting to wind down. But Keith, at this last part, I imagine he's probably having the time of his life as that's all going on.
Yeah, I'll just wave to everyone while walking past, like, hello, my subject, kind of, sort of. Sorry if that is disrespectful. I did not mean to be. Hello.
Enjoying the moment. Absolutely. It's probably, as this is all starting to wind down and you're kind of waiting for Keith to kind of make his way back. I don't know what the others of you would be up to, or where you'd be heading or going as this is going. Would you guys been following the parade around as this was going on, or would you have been waiting impatiently in another spot, if that makes sense?
100% following and trying to get involved as much as possible.
Absolutely, fair enough. As this is all going on, so you sort of Grace cajoles most of you to follow suit as this is all going on around everything. But as it's all starting to wind down, and Keith, you're sort of dropped off by Mr. Light at the end of the carnival, and he he gives you sort of a nice bow and says, I thank you for your time and all your efforts here tonight. Is on that one. You've been wonderful. I hope being the Witchlight Monarch will bring you some good luck in following days.
I'm sure it will. I mean, it sure lifted my spirits. Thank you, by the way, Grace, for forcing us to come here. It's a great idea. Thank you for giving this to me. I'm still not quite sure what I did to deserve it, but thank you.
My vein is never wrong, he says, as this is all sort of as going on. So as this rod that he's carrying around on that one, but he says, clearly you did do some things tonight that helped boost the spirit of my little place. I'm so happy that they came off so well. And I believe your friends helped catch this thief that's been running around the place as well. So very well done. Much appreciated.
Hey, James, how long was this procession around the carnival?
Oh, this is the last hour of the show. So there's this takes a while to wind down, Brody. So that, there will be time for you to have done something in this time before, as this sort of meeting up bit's coming in. If you're thinking of going to the tattoo place or something else, if that makes sense.
I would ask Edward, hey, do you think there's enough time for me to use this voucher? Because otherwise I have to wait like another, 7-8 years, right? Until this place comes back.
Yeah, you got time. Yeah, let's go do that now. I don't really want to walk around this entire place again.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
Or sneak away from Grace. Ed would give a glance towards Grace, make sure she's distracted by the pretty colours and everything, and then
absolutely.
100%.
Fair enough. So Edward and Brody are off doing their thing as we sort of cut back to Alice and Grace and the last of the and Keith as he sort of returned to them. You're all sort of gathering back together as this is going on. Grace, the first thing that comes to mind as you are sort of getting back together is your short numbers right now, which is also a thing. It's like, where are the rest of the people on my tick list?
There's an immediate stop and panic.
Oh no, we've lost the children.
Is everyone with their buddy? Is everyone with their partner?
And it looks like three of them are missing off the list. And yeah, it's like yeah, Brody and Edward and that other guy seem to be missing on that
Are
list.
we really missing anyone? Just can we? Like, they don't add anything to the company. We could just leave them here.
In a box office, we don't leave anyone behind.
Well, where would they have gone? Like,
yeah. She says, "I can help with that. I know where they are."
did she just pop out of nowhere? Because
Literally, from your point of view, yeah, no idea. It's just like appears in camera frame and freaks you out, if that makes sense. Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with everyone here?
What do you mean? She looks around at you like, what? So touchy.
Where are they?
In here. Follow me. And she points towards the Hall of Illusions as she sort of pulls you across.
No.
And she will lead you guys towards the Hall of Illusions and make her way on the inside. On that front.
We're not going in there again, right? Guys? There was a girl with a bag over her head? Or pumpkin on her head. Which one was that? I can't remember.
No, you're not. You're not quite sure that it was very disfigured looking on that front. You're not going near that mirror. Don't worry. Come with me. This way. Come on, Alice. It's time for you to get on with things.
Stood behind you, like very gently, just pushing your back.
The other three have already gone. Oh, sorry, Edward is not here. Sorry, Brody is already gone. So yeah, let's get the numbers right as we're going. This way. And yeah, she'll sort of lead you further into the space as this is all going on. And Keith and Grace, you can
My liege, would you like to go first? Keith?
I mean, I don't want to like be like that. I'm just a normal person. You could just treat me like one. This is like a nice gesture, but I'm nothing special. I don't want you to treat me like anything special.
Oh, nonsense, Keith! You did so well. That'll serve you well going forward. Well done. You needed it. You needed a boost.
Also, Alice is not looking at any mirrors. She's looking straight down to the floor. She's not taking any risks.
Any risks? Yeah. As before. Yeah. Anyone that does peek, they are seeing. Different versions of themselves from or across many realities, if you want to put it that way. I
will check one out because I want to see how I look with my crown.
Yeah, your crown. Yeah, in some looks really good. In others, it looks like some sort of coral-based like crown instead of like you're some sort of like trident underwater with this coral crown instead of the one you've got on your head or this globe that's above your head. Yeah, very different in different forms as you're looking around. But no mirror is ever the same. And yeah, as she gets you to here, she sort of says, everything you seek is through here. And there's literally a mirror that is literally looks like a swirling ball of gas. The exit is here. Mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out your reflection as this is going on. And she says, "Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where." And yeah, she puts a hand out for you. The others are already on the other side. Don't be afraid, he can. This is the exit.
You kidnapped the two.
No,
the two idiots.
They've just gone to the exit. Do you want to roll against her? 1 second.
Yeah, Edward would not have come here. He wanted to leave straight away. He would have got out of the front exit without even.
Well, she's not. That's not what she's not what she's saying. But you can make an insight check, Alice, if you want to see how you would do. 14. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. She is pretty hard to read from what you can see, but she seems to be not lying to you as far as you can tell.
I'm waiting for somebody else to go forward. I want.
You just feel Grace's hand on your back again and just pushing you forward.
That ain't gonna make me go in the mirror. Keith, since you're the monarch, you should go first.
Sacrifice the weak.
It's all about who's more. You're the most important person to this company.
Grace is slightly offended at that comment.
Just go, and you've shown that you're the best person here for being the monarch, I guess.
I mean, flattery gets you everywhere, but perhaps not with me.
Oh, for God's sake, I want to go home. And then Grace said, go through the mirror.
Well played, Drew. Well played. Yeah. So she will pass through onto the other side as this is going on. Disappears through the mirror. Done. It's up to you two. 2 more to go.
We go in together,
No.
Keith? Oh, never mind. You go.
On that front, yeah. So Keith makes his way into the mirror and is gone as well, and Grace is gone. So those two have made it through. Alice, as you're there at the end on that one, and she basically looks at you and says, "You're the last one, Alice. It's all belongs to you now. You must get this worked out. Mind the rule of three, future, present, and past, and find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last." And she'll push you through.
I'm gonna write that down.
What have you done?
Fuck you.
as you are gone, bringing us to the next part of the puzzle. So 1 second. So you guys will end up. Let me just bring it across in a very, very different place on the other side of this. On that one. So yes, so you come flying through, and I imagine it's something out of the Twilight Zone, where you kind of like seem like you're the start sequence where you're like falling out of the. It seems like you're falling forever as this is all going on the other side, and then suddenly what you see is like rushing up from below you is like a bridge, and it's sort of like you feel like boom, and it's what you zap into the space. Edward and Brody, you've been here for a couple of moments longer than they have, but the sight that we'll be beholding is going to be this on the other side. So 1 second.
Not to detract from the sight, but did I get a tattoo?
You definitely did get your tattoo. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, it's just that we did not see it on camera, if that makes sense. So that's definitely.
Okay, so you see Brody has his sleeve rolled up, and he has the heart with the ribbon inside of it. But instead of it saying like "mom," it says Belagron.
Very nice on that one. Okay, so yes, you seem to be on a strange looking bridge, looking out over the sights of whatever this weird place is. No idea where you are or what's going on in the moment. You're looking around and you're basically seeing all of this is going on. This beautiful sight, this strange landscape ahead of you. The sun seems to be low in the sky, and there is a lot of cloud around and bits like that. But let me give you the bit more of the map, which will help you understand what you're roughly seeing in the moments as this is all going on that one. So you're looking out on this. On this giant bridge that you're on top of. This is about 150 feet up from the ground, so you're way high up on this strange bridge, and you're seeing all this strange odd tower arrangement off in the distance, lakes, water, cloud everywhere. It's really weird, but there seems to be a lot going on in the moment as that's all coming on. You are all here. You are all alive on this strange bridge as this is all going on. Obviously Craig is off a bit further and sort of wandering around like he's been here for a little while, like looking a bit odd on that one. And Edward and Brody, you've been discussing your predicament for a couple of minutes as this has all all been going on that front. But as the rest of them arrive behind you as this is all going on.
I don't know if I should take more shrooms or less shrooms.
The answer is always less.
Or more.
I don't know what's happening. I want to go home. And he's just like
home.
Brody by the front of his shirt. It's like,
yeah.
I want to go.
Fair enough.
Brody pops another shroom in his mouth. Chews it
Stop
off.
taking drugs.
Fair enough. So yeah, as all of this is going on, and sort of Craig is sort of wandering around, looking a bit aimless as the rest of you arrive in this sort of moment. You, Alice and the rest of you appear as Brody and Edward seem to be having this sort of conversation in the moment as this is all sort of going on. But yeah, so it's sort of seems like a very odd predicament on what on earth is going on. But yeah, you know as much as you know, if that makes sense in this moment.
Whoa, I do not recognize this. I don't think we're in town I can't remember the name of anymore.
Honesdale.
I don't think we're in Honesdale anymore.
That's definitely
Okay,
true.
team. Let's check in. Whatever edible Brody has all given us is just kicked in, and we're sharing this hallucination together.
Okay,
Wait,
listen, all right, you gave me a really strict conversation the second time that happened, and it hasn't happened since. And nobody can tell me that we didn't have a really fun Halloween and Christmas party, okay?
You
Everybody
can't
had-
That was actually quite fun.
You can't do this anymore. Like it's like has cross effects with my medication. Like I don't want my liver to fail again. Like the first time like I nearly died, you know.
I didn't do this. I've been specifically only eating my drugs since we got here so that no one will get a contact high.
We've all practiced. We've all done the health and safety course. We know what to do in this situation now. We've just got to sit and ride it out.
Absolutely, I eat another shroom.
Everyone, we're dreaming. We just need to wake up. It's like that film, Inception. We're in each other's dreams. Somehow, I don't fucking know. If Brody isn't drugging us, that's the only explanation. Because this place.
If you all are in my dream, then it tracks that it would look like this.
Yeah, it's a hell of a sight. It has its own beauty
Keith's
to it.
just laying down on the bridge, like face down in like a puddle or something, like trying to.
Grace will come over and put you in the recovery position.
But yeah,
fact that Grace doesn't know anything about this is the bit that's wigging me out the most. Otherwise, I would be a lot calmer if Grace knew anything about this, because I'd assume that this was part of her team building stuff, but apparently she doesn't know anything about this. So we might die. We might die here. I don't want to die here. And then he goes off on like a tangent. Just
fair
further
enough.
off.
Speaking of dying, as something starts to crawl over the sides of the bridge as this is all going on. And we're going to be dealing with this little one. It's the creepy, like, ring girl style thing going on. So right, okay, beginning the combat here. Keith, this thing appears on the side of the bridge and makes its way over. Looking creepy as ring girl can possibly look as this is going on. Hasn't done anything yet, Keith, but it was like just said something about speaking of dying.
I guess I'll stealthily try to draw my dagger, but like hide it inside my sleeve.
Sure.
Kinda.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, yeah, make a sleight of hand check and see how you do. That's no problem. Oh, damn. Okay. You feel pretty confident with that.
And then I'll walk up to her and ask, "Hey, what's up?" And I'll hold my action to attack in case she attacks.
Okay, fair enough. As the Edward and the rest of you, you watch as Keith goes up to creepy ring girl with the strange face mask. Edward, what does Edward do in the moment as this is all happening?
Edward like turns like to Alice behind him and goes, "If we run while it's distracted by Keith, we can be fine." And starts backing away.
Okay.
He's not going near it.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's 100-foot drop off the side of this causeway if you go too far. But yeah, it feels like there's not many places to go. It basically ends at sort of a butt of this broken causeway is about another 5 feet below you, if that makes sense. Unless you go the other way. Unless you go the other way, of course, there's more.
No, because that would mean going past it. So he's going to just back away and just have as much.
Okay, so he's sort of teetering at the edge of the causeway as on this side instead.
But if it comes near him, he will hold an action to fight.
So so the trigger would be if something gets close to him, he would flash out.
If this thing like weird bolts at him or something, he'll go. Oh! But if it's
that's his trigger. I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So Keith, you go wandering up to this thing as it's sort of doing its thing on that front, and it seems to lash out at you with its claws, I believe, in the moment. Let's see how it's going to do. Will an 18 hit you, Keith?
Probably yes.
Okay, so Slick.
Whoa. Alice goes, whoa, wait, whoa.
As it just sort of like rakes across his side and like in the moment as this is all going on.
Do that thing again, as if as she was about to hit, time stops for a tiny split second. And then she has to re-roll. But it might be a crit because it takes the second roll.
Okay, let's see. See if it does any better on that front. On that one, it turns it into a 22 on that one. So yeah, unfortunately, in the moment,
we'll turn to it and go, hey, we all know what to do in this situation. We know Keith is the fabby one, and we'll silvery barbs that.
Oh damn! Okay, so that is all going on at the same time. Okay, so so
it's just
another reroll again. Blimey, how many rerolls can this beastie take?
And I'll give Keith advantage
on that one. Will a 14 hit you, Keith?
Yes, because I'm not wearing armor.
You're correct.
So my HP is 13.
On that one. Okay, so after all that, you do watch as Keith gets horribly slashed by the claws of this thing.
So which damage do I take? Is
the
it
top
6,
one,
7,
the top,
or
the
10?
six.
It's been making you do the re-roll, but not the damage. So that's so you take the first one. That's no problem. Okay, as that goes on, horrible attack in the moment, and that's your
action?
Yes, your held action would go off. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so as he's hits, like terrible flashbacks to his past will happen about some of the parts in his life that he doesn't speak about, and suddenly like it almost instinctually like the knife is in his hands. And he's going for the jugular on this.
Okay. In the moment as all this is going on, go for it.
At advantage.
Oh yes, because the barbs, yeah.
At advantage, and because it's at advantage, it's also with sneak attacks.
So 21 for 4 will definitely hit. Returning the favor plus.
Yeah, extra 1.
Extra 1. Okay. As this is going on, Craig's yelling out, "No blood, no blood!" and is just freaking out in the background. Alice, it turns to your turn as you've seen Keith get horribly attacked by whatever this clawed creature is, with the ring girl is the best description with the pig face. We can't hear you, Joe. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God! Keith, get out of there! Why are we fighting? And she'll put her hand out, and a ray of frost will come out of her hand.
Oh right, okay. So it's ice blasting away on that front. So with a 12, 1 second, a 12 will hit. So it is exactly the AC. So it will take another 7 as that all goes on. Anything else Alice done?
She looks at her hand,
yeah, she looks surprised as this is going, as your book is glowing at the same time as all this is going on.
And she'll move back to the edge, I guess.
Fair enough. Grace, yeah, as all this is all going on, what is Grace up to in the moment as this is all sort of happening?
She'll just shout out, "Hey, Samara, go drop down another well," and she'll cast Vicious Mockery.
On that one, okay, you got to make a wisdom save. Okay, 1 second. Let's see how it is. Oh, 17, unfortunately. Damn it.
Yep. That tracks.
Yeah, fair. It's early days. Anything else on Grace's turn as this is all going on?
Can I do this as a bonus action? Sorry, I've never played a bard.
That's
properly.
okay. You learn on the job.
If you're talking about giving bardic inspiration, yeah, that's bonus action.
Yeah, I will give Keith bardic inspiration.
Nice. Is that D8 at this level or D6?
6, I'm guessing.
Yeah, D. Can I put it in the chat? Will it do something? Yeah, it's a D6.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so we understand. That's no problem. But yeah, Grace, if you're not moving, your turn will be over.
I'm not, no.
No problem. Brody, round to you.
Brody is kind of like blocked by Keith looking at this lady. And inside the Hall of Illusions, he was just, he was so high. He doesn't remember exactly what happened in there. So he's gonna walk up to Keith and just kind of like pat him on the shoulder and say, you got this. And with my heart tattoo, I'm going to use my bonus action to give him
help action.
No, he already has advantage, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I won't do that. So instead, I'm gonna walk to here, and I'm gonna see that like the blood is real.
Yeah, well, it certainly looks it. Yeah.
And he's gonna go, oh my god! And is this kind of like a derelict bridge, right?
Yeah,
like
it's definitely it's like a causeway that seems to be like crumbling away in places, and bits are missing and things like that. And it's about 100-foot drop from what you can see.
Okay, then I'm gonna pick up a stone and I'm gonna throw it. And Brody's aim is just terrible. And also his form is really bad as well. He doesn't throw from the shoulder. It doesn't look good. But it hits the ground kind of at an angle and then goes pling, 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 almost like it's skipping on water.
Mm-hmm.
And he's accidentally going to cast Magic Stone.
Ooh, okay. That's a lot of roll. Oh, I think there must have been a 1 in your life.
Just the first one.
Okay, range spell attack. Well, 25 will definitely hit, and you definitely catch this thing on the side. It's sort of like sort of stares awkwardly off for one side, sort of cursing as things are going on. But yeah, you definitely hit.
And then Brody sees this and just says like, "Hey, over here!" And he's gonna start running the opposite direction towards Crag, but not on purpose. But that's where he ends up.
No problem. Okay, right. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Keith, you're next on the list.
Yeah, so I just tried to stab this. It kind of missed. I'll turn it around, kind of grab the dagger backhanded and try to plant it in her back.
Oof.
So
it turns into Jason Bourne the minute he gets to the Feywild. Oh, damn. I like it, though. Go for it.
He has a pass that I have not. Yeah. I have literally not even told you about.
He rolls a 24. He has a pass. And, yeah, just like going for the kill as this is all going on.
And sneak attack, I'm guessing, maybe.
If you've got advantage, which I believe you do.
Yeah, because of silvery barbs.
No, I already used it.
Oh, that was lost.
Oh, then I should have given you the help action. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just
No,
six.
just the
damage,
6 on that one. Okay, that's all done then. Bringing us to Edward. Yeah, they're definitely doing something, but yeah, there's a lot of yelps and cries going on, and Brody's going, "Oh my god!" As this is all going. Oh, we can't hear you, Jess.
Edward just would not want to be near any of this, especially because Keith has now whipped out a knife out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and is
he's going
kind of
like literally
stabbing
going
a
full
child.
Jason Bourne. Yeah.
So Edward is once again just going to stay in his position and wait until this child or another weird child appears to like just go ham. But he's not going anywhere near Keith with that knife.
Fair enough. No, he can definitely hold back in the moment. That's not a problem. I'm assuming he doesn't move much. So he's not got many further off of this thing. He can
This
go.
is a safe
Unless he's
corner
jumping off the
made for
bridge. Yeah.
himself.
Unless he's jumping off the bridge. Yeah. No problem. Okay, so that will bring us to its turn. Keith, you're definitely the thing at the moment on that one. Where would we be at with I'm assuming a. Yeah, I'm assuming that a 14 is going to hit, isn't it? No, sorry, a 15 is going to hit.
Sorry on me. Sorry, I was just talking. Yeah, 16's hitting.
A 15 will be hitting.
15 will be hitting.
Yeah.
AC's 13. I don't have anywhere.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be another 5 slashing damage to Keith as this is all as this goes another cut.
Sorry, did not mean to roll that.
That's okay, no problem. Yeah, Craig is going to continue. No blood, and running away. And this is going on, bringing us to Alice's turn.
Still kind of in shock at what just happened. She'll hold her hand out again, clutching her book, and see if it happens again. And it does.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa, yep, definitely. 25 is definitely going to hit. Another 2 damage to this weird, strange ring girl, as that's all going on. And is she staying put or moving?
Yeah, she'll turn to Edward and say, "You seeing this shit?"
As the camera's watching both of you, like, "Oh my god, are you seeing this?" No problem. Grace, round to you.
She'll start running over, seeing blood, over to Keith. I hope this is not a real kid. And she will cast Cure Wounds on Keith.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just pull out like a little first aid kit from her handbag and just start patching you up. Trying to mop up the blood.
Okay, as he's literally trying to do his thing in the moment, is like he's getting patched up in the moment. Okay, good. Anything else on your turn, Grace?
No, that's all.
Okay, no problem. Brody, as you've gone running off over this way, Craig a bit further off. What do we see from you?
Well, it says that when I do magic stone, I think I can cast it on 3 stones.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say that I grabbed like a handful of like, you know?
It's wishy-washy, but yeah, in future. But yeah, for this, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's, I misread it. I thought I could only do it to 1 stone, but I think I can do it to 3.
Okay, we'll say
So-
yeah, you grabbed a couple.
Okay, thank you. So he'll again toss a stone again, just like really terrible form, and it like kind of lands in front of him. But then as soon as it hits the ground, it's like pring, 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 you know, towards this child question mark.
Yeah, that definitely seems like something going on. 19 for 6 will definitely catch this thing again. Absolutely. Brody, awkwardly, it's kind of like you hit and then you sort of see its head sort of clock to the side oddly, and then it sort of snaps back into position. Something really odd is going
God.
on.
Oh, don't like that. Oh, don't like that. Oh.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, definitely creepy.
I think, but he's gonna get closer. I think he's gonna be like, that can't. Did that just? And he kind of like gets really close because I think this is like the first time he's really been like, this is weird.
Yeah, I think as you're actually looking at that and saying like this is weird, and it's like you realize that there is blood around, but that's Keith's, the sort of the red blood that's around. The rest is just like black ink that's sort of coming out of whatever this thing is. It's not blood as this is all going on. It's creepy. It's the best way of describing it.
He gets out a joint and lights it.
Pre-rolled.
He needs to come down a little bit.
He needs to break it in a bit. Okay, fair enough. Bringing us back to the top of the turn order then, Keith. Yeah, this strange thing is this is really odd. What's going on? Yeah, it's surviving hits that you wouldn't expect.
Why won't you die? I guess I don't have advantage, right?
Don't think anyone's given it to you. Yeah, unfortunately.
No.
Is there another thing I can do in that case? Let's me quickly.
Yeah, no worries, no panic. Choices get made.
Yeah, I guess hiding here is also not an option, right? So...
Yeah, it might not be the moment.
Okay, stabby stab.
It's a cunning plan, and it tends to work for Jason Bourne. Yeah, damn. So yeah, you catch it really strongly in the neck, and then hang on. Yeah, again, you watch as you're like, what the hell? And then it clicks back into place, and sort of it's looking at you oddly as this is all going on. Yeah, it's creepy at this point. Anything else on Keith's turn?
He will scream. Oh no, wait. He will scream. Let me quickly. He will scream something in a language that none of you understand.
Ooh.
And it means die in Undercommon, but it is Russian.
Yes, Russian. Undercommon is always Russian in this. In this world.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
lot of Russia.
A roleplay choice was made once upon a time. Yeah, and now it is canon. Yeah, fair enough. Right. Okay. So that is Keith's turn. He's staying put. As Edward, it goes around to your turn. As this is. What you can't see much of the little girl, but you just see Keith like stabbing this thing constantly, and there's just like black ink going everywhere, and he's covered in blood as well. It's like, oh my god.
Edward's been watching Alice magically throw ice a couple of times towards this child, and is now remembering back to the circus and is like, oh god, was it not a trick? Is this something I can do? And he goes, oh, I've got to find out if this is what I think it is. And he's going to run here, and so he can see the child. Probably get a little bit startled by the absolute horror of this thing still moving.
It's creepy. It's out on an odd angle. All manner of stuff is wrong right now.
And he's just going to hold his hands out and say, oh, God, normally there's a magic word, Hadouken, I guess, and he's just throws a firebolt in a Hadouken style.
Oh my god! Because it's the video game. Because it's the video game he knows. Yeah, I see where you're going. And you're doing fire damage. Okay, four damage on that one. Fair enough. Yep, that is duly noted. Okay. Next on the list then is this thing is going to have its go then, and it's in a life or death thing with Keith. So let's see how it's going to do. 14, I think that's gonna be okay.
Yeah, 14 hits.
8 slashing damage, Keith, as this
Yeah,
thing catches
that
you again.
hurts.
And that is that one done. Craig is running off over on that way, bringing
James,
us.
can I use my reaction to do something as Brody?
Depends what your reaction is. Yeah.
Brody is taking a big inhalation of marijuana,
Mhm.
and he sees Edward shoot like magic out of his hands apparently and hit the
Yep.
thing, and he goes, "Oh shit!" And I would like to use my Halo Spores feature on this creature because it started its turn within 10 feet of me.
Okay, fair enough. If it's a reaction, go for it. Right. Okay. Constitution save. Let's see how it's going to
It is
do.
necrotic, which may or may not matter. I don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, on that one, on that front. Yeah, you're not sure what's going on. What does the spores look like? Is this? Yeah. What do we see as this is going on? Sorry, we've not seen any of this yet.
So when I exhale the smoke, it's like tinged in like a grayish green. Which is news to Brody, but that's just what it is. So it's like smoke with like a grayish green kind of tinge, and you can kind of see the particles in it.
Yep, fair enough. And it's like it's sort of envelops around this thing on that one. You sort of see it sort of struggling with it for a moment, but it seems to like shrug it off in the moment as this is sort of going on. But yeah, no, you definitely have an effect, and you pull something off in that moment. But then that would bring us to Alice's turn as this is all going on.
She'll put her hand out again, but thinking about what Edward just did and thinking about what she did, she's really confused. She'll accidentally cast magic missiles.
Oh, blimey. Okay, fair enough. How many darts is it at this level? 1, or is there slightly more? I can't remember.
3.
3 darts. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. Has it done it all 4?
I think it's only the one.
It's only done the one, so yeah, you do need to roll again. So yeah,
$5.
so the way this all plays out then, Alice, is that yeah, you fire out the first one, it sort of like curses in the moment and is knocked back, and then I think with the second and third we just get as this thing's like blown off the side of the bridge and sort of like just sort of falling, the body falling away in the moment as you deal with
runs over like, oh my god.
and it just disappears into the fog like and disappears out of sight on 100 feet below as this is going on.
Did I just kill a child? What?
Keith will like jump up the thing here, look down, like spit a little bit after it, and then in Russian say okay, never mind. He says I try to do it with Google Translate, but it's just gibberish to me.
Fair enough.
And he says, "Do not mess with the accountants."
as he spits the blood away to one side. Yeah, you guys look around at a bloodied but like hyper looking Keith in the moment as it's all going on.
Okay, guys, we've all trained for this moment.
Alice is just in complete shock. She doesn't even know what to say. She's
Like, oh
just
my
looking down
God.
like,
Brody is just like puffing his joint and blowing and looking at the smoke, and then puffing the joint, blowing and looking at the smoke, puffing the joint, looking at the smoke. What strain is this? I gotta talk to my guy. This is not normal.
And as you're saying it's not normal, you guys watch coming out of the cloud line above, off to one side, what looks to be an air balloon, like a round air balloon, like a fashioned out of rope or something, and it's sort of like you hear ah, and sort of then it careens off past you guys as this is all going on, and you see it sort of disappearing off towards the tower, the slanty tower you saw off to one side a bit further on. But yeah, just all happening in the moment as this is all sort of going on. As you're sort of you're still 100 feet up on this causeway, breathing heavily, and just like, what on earth is going on as this is going on?
Yeah,
Just
Alice, Edward, I know that I am high, but did you shoot fire and ice from your hands? Did everyone else see that?
We're all in the shared hallucination together.
It's just staring at her hand like,
Yeah, and he's looking at his, and then like he takes Alice's and looks at hers to see if there's any like weird markings.
Yeah,
or
make
anything, like,
you can all
similar.
make perception checks as this is going on.
Yeah.
Edward,
our
no.
strong suit perception. Oh god.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Keith is somewhere in between. Brody 13, not too bad. The only thing odd or different, barring the strange circumstances that went on, Alice, is that it dawns on you looking at Grace. She's actually taller than you last saw her. You're thinking, hang on a minute, what on earth is going on?
Grace,
Alice,
did you change your shoes? You're awfully tall.
you just insinuate that I put on weight?
No, lengthwise, maybe, but not width. Can you put on weight lengthwise?
There's that word again. She just scowls at you.
Does she look taller to everyone else now that
Now that it's pointed out, yeah, you would definitely say she looks taller.
Edward like comes and stands next to her and
by
does,
noticeable,
He's
yeah.
on the other side doing the exact same thing.
He just
Like
doing the hand.
Keith is slowly coming down from like his murderous like blood rage, and he's like feeling his wounds and like, holy shit, this hurts. Like,
Yeah.
I need to get some stitches. And then I'll look over and see them arguing, and I'll say, don't worry, Grace. I'm sure they don't mean anything mean by it. They might just be intimidated by a strong, independent, just commanding woman like yourself.
Edward flinches when Keith like gets closer and talks. He's like, oh, and like steps back a bit.
Yeah,
like, I don't wanna be
he's
near this
definitely
man.
covered in blood from one side of him from a gaping wound.
Brody looks at Keith and says, oh my god, she really fucked you up. Are you okay?
And I'll like inspect my wounds. Nothing vital was hit, I think. And like you'll see like through like the tears of his shirt, you'll see like here and there like he has some like random like scars of like some like gnarly wound that he somehow sustained a long time ago.
Yeah, Keith is way darker than I gave him credit for. Yeah,
You
but
see
yeah, right.
Brody get in like real close, and he's taking like a big drag of his joint. He's like, well, at least you'll have a matching set. And he blows out, and as he blows out, it hits your wound, and I cast Healing Word.
Oh, nice.
Aww. Grace will take some more, like, Hello Kitty plasters out of her first aid kit, and we'll just start applying them, and she will also cast Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Yeah, so I noticed the smoke has an effect, and I said, what is it? This stuff.
Yeah, it must have got the really good stuff.
And like you'll see the wounds close up completely, like there was almost nothing.
Yeah, there's just
nothing
blood.
where,
There's
like, the
blood
wound-
around where there was a wound. Yeah, I mean, this is
Yeah,
none
like,
of this is normal.
it's-
Yeah.
His like clothes are torn, but like it's like there's no actual wound left anymore. Like, ooh, this is neat. This is new.
I look at Grace, and then I look down at the joint that I was smoking, and I looked at Grace again. I said, "What is going on here?"
Again, we've all trained for this. I did that PowerPoint presentation on what to do when we all have this shared hallucination.
Yeah, it was some sort of like in the random event of a gas attack or something weird.
No, it was a full-on. This is what we do when Brody gives us edibles again.
I see. Yeah, there had to be a contingency PowerPoint in for Brody
I have
directly.
tripped before. All right, it has never been like this. This is crazy. Crazier than usual.
I say I'm getting very Halloween vibes.
I did listen, all right? That was an honest mistake. And at Christmas, you said potluck, all right? I asked if you wanted me to make brownies, and you said yes.
Okay, that one was on me. Poor choice of
Browns
words.
were good though.
They were.
I mean, there was someone in that balloon thingy. Should we go talk to them? I mean, there's a tower over there. That's got to be man-made, right? I mean, man or woman or person.
Yeah, I mean it's a large tower and it's a fair distance off from where you are. One minor problem that you're 150 feet up on a bridge right now is your key thing at the moment.
I don't recommend jumping off. We all remember what happened at Christmas. Keith ended up in A&E.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that was bad.
I know.
That hospital
that's-
bill was a lot.
I know the insurance had to pay for it. I do not recommend being in a full body cast for like 3 months. Very unpleasant.
Okay, so yes, everything is as you see. There is a rickety old bridge below you all. How are you going to extricate yourself from this?
Well, we have to get off this bridge somehow. We can't just live our lives here.
Yeah, you're looking around at the thing.
Does anybody have something on them? Like, I don't know, rope? I don't know why any of us have rope, but you know.
Yeah, real
Just so
handy
happens.
would be really handy, but it's a hard call. You do have Amazon vouchers, but you have to, whenever you do tend to use those, you have to give me the what's the plausible in-world reason you have the item when the time comes. You don't have to spend them now, if that makes sense.
Can we locate like somehow? Can I like take out my belt out of my pants?
Mm-hmm.
Give one end to someone, probably Grace,
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Please hold on very tightly to this." Like grab a hold of the other one and like kind of lean over the edge in order to like find a place where we can like find some like handholds or like a clear like climbable pathway down.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Keith, you can definitely do a bit of that. Grace, you have to give me a strength check because he starts to lean out over the side of the bridge if you're doing the holding.
Strength or athletics?
You can do it with athletics. I mean, Keith, easily done. Make an investigation check, Keith, and see how you're going to do. No, survival in this case. Sorry, we do survival.
Oh damn! I'm way better at.
Yeah, sorry. This is more. This is more of a natural. Yeah, more of a natural
Still have
thing.
bardic inspiration.
Oof.
And I don't need your help.
Shit. Would this, because Grace is helping me, get a better vantage point. Would this count as advantage, allowing me to take the 18?
Not quite on that one, no. But you certainly, you have a look on the outside.
We just lose Keith in the void.
No, it's nothing like that in the moment. You're looking at this this side of the bridge.
Inspiration, but it won't matter. Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, you're looking there. I mean, there are. It's broken brick and bits and bobs. There are handholds. None of it looks easy, Keith. But it's you don't think it's impossible by the same token. It just doesn't look easy.
Okay, I'll pull myself back in, so I'm back on safe ground with 2 feet on the ground. And I'll say, making it down would be easy, but maybe it's possible.
Brody takes out his hand chalk that he canonically has
Yes.
as one of his real world items.
He does.
And just says, if anybody needs hand chalk for the climb down, I got you covered. And you all laughed at me for my shoes, and I show you my toe shoes, which are really good for me on this climb.
I
Wow.
was sick thinking about them.
But I hold out my hand chalk if anybody wants hand chalk. Anyone want a hand chalk?
I will take some hand
There
chalk.
you go, hand chalk.
I will not take hand chalk, but I'll take like a medicine bottle out of my inner pockets and take a Xanax to
Oh, just to calm down.
sink into the calm of focus.
Good idea. Gotta medicate, and I eat a shroom.
Okay. So yeah, what are you doing? Are you just gonna try and climb down, or are you guys taking any precautions? Are you what's the survival group gonna be trying in this, or anything?
It's annoying because Jess knows something that Edward
so
can do, but
Yeah.
so do I.
yeah, it's so annoying.
But yeah,
I've been
I can
thinking for the
understand.
last few minutes just being like, how can I get this in there? And
I think I can thematically do it. James,
Go
I
ahead.
open up my spell book.
Okay.
What on earth do I see?
You see every
compared to
spell
what
in
I-
it. Yeah, you see every spell in it that you were expecting to see from your lists that you've been picking.
But I don't have any of my notes from the real world. It's just turned into
It literally seems to be all of your it's not in your handwriting, by the way, but yeah, a whole list of the spells that you've been using. It's like it's been replaced, or yeah, your notes are out and these are in.
And I'm assuming it would tell me what the spells do.
You're not sure. I think it's more innate than that. Every time you've done it, I think you've flashed the spell in your mind and you've understood it. So I think you're kind of, yeah. I think you have to play with it in that mark. It's odd because you're a magician. You're a wizard, which has to study. So it's a little. It's got to be kind of a bit more innate than that.
the name of the spell might be helpful, and then you could do like an intelligence check to see whether or not the name would be something you could work it out from.
Well, what are you struggling with, Joe? I mean, that's if
Right,
you just,
I have Featherfall. I have Featherfall.
Right.
And I'm trying to figure out how I would cast it because obviously I don't know that I have it really.
Yeah,
I see where you're going on that one. Yeah. So,
It's a reaction, so
Yeah,
if we all fall off, then
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna do, but like, if we're all just gonna climb, then I really, because I'm not very dexterous. Oh no, I actually am. I got +2.
oh, there you go. But it's nice to know you got a fallback, isn't it? That's
Okay,
something.
yeah, I'll go
Yeah,
last then because
Except
then
climbing is
I
an
will check
athletic
off.
skill.
okay.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't. We'll be fine.
Okay, so you're gonna slowly start climbing your way down the sides of the walls. Then, okay, fair
Brody-
enough.
Brody gets over to the edge and he says, okay, everybody's like channel like a spider, but I mean, like, you know, remember, if if the spider was like the size of like a person, like we would just be like completely obsolete as hunters. We would not be the top of the food chain anymore. We wouldn't be apex predators. We would, we would just be their prey because they're so large. And like climbing this wouldn't even that be like an issue. They would just get down like this, and he gets down like a spider, and then he fucking becomes a spider.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna use wild.
Oh god.
First time ever.
Wow.
And I am going to become a giant wolf spider.
Okay.
I think
fair.
Grace faint.
as this goes on, how did the others react? Grace will faint in the moment, but how did the others react as he turns into a spider in the moment? Remind me,
I'm not
Conrad, we'll have to get you
lie.
some more wild shapes on that front from now on.
Edward would scream, and there's a high possibility that he will try and firebolt it because the spider, the size of like a person,
Has just appeared. That's absolutely true. Well, you got to go with what you think happens, Jess. So do what you got to do. That's the difference when it's people. Yeah, it's not D&D in the normal sense.
I would panic and blast.
Okay, Brody. Yeah, does a 15? Will a 15 hit your new spider form? Oh, we can't hear you, Brody. Conrad.
It sure does.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so yeah, you get singed for four damage in the moment. How does this play out as this is all going on? Does Brody dive off the side and start climbing out to get away, or what do you think he would be doing? Yeah.
As he turned into the spider, his speech becomes like squeaks, essentially.
Yeah.
And then he skitters back after taking the damage because that doesn't knock me out of this form.
Yeah.
And then he starts like you see the front legs of the spider like start like waving its front legs at you to in like a placating sense. And he keeps squeaking, and he keeps gesturing, but that's what you see it doing. So so the spider does skitter back like 10 feet.
Yeah, fair enough.
It seems like it's trying to communicate.
Okay, so yeah, Keith, Alice, Edward, yeah, Grace has fainted in the moment, but yeah, how did the rest of you react as this thing is sort of like waving but backing away from you guys as this is going on, as it's been basically replaced Brody?
Oh. Hold on, gang. I'm not sure what's going on here, but
Also, this spider is wearing Brody's fanny pack, and the chalk is still attached to it.
Does it also still have a joint in his mouth?
Yes, it does.
It's like one of his legs. Like, does it have the toe shoes? Like at the end, like
Yes. Actually, two of them have the toe shoes at the end.
I know.
Oh, I hate it.
I think this might be Brody.
Now we're gonna make art of that. Yeah. Okay.
The spider points at Keith with one of its legs, and then squeaks excitedly.
And as much as I hate to say it, I think he looks better this way.
Dude,
The spider
I'm so sorry.
kind of slumps down.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I just flamed you. I mean, I got caught off. I'm so sorry.
The spider skitters forward and then holds out its leg to you.
Oh my god, I don't want to touch it. And then he like does like an ET like finger towards like the little like feeler, and then like turns away in disgust. But like he feels bad because he did.
The spider had its leg turned upright, and then it turned it down as if it was giving you a spider fist bump.
Cool. Just crawl down the wall then. And then turn back into a person again if you can. I hope this isn't permanent.
As that's going on, Grace, you sort of come around and look up and see a spider bro fisting Edward in the moment.
Would probably scream and pass out again.
Yeah, just go. I'll explain when she wakes up.
Alice is looking on at this from a distance, like, oh
yeah,
my
Alice has
god.
stepped back, like.
Which side of the wall is this on, James?
This side, wouldn't it? Because that's where Keith went down.
So yeah, you can climb down that side of the wall, Brody. That's no problem. That's on the outer side of the bridge. Yeah, well, that would be away.
Which side is the? Oh yeah, that's the side he checked. So yeah, so then yeah, Spider Brody does whatever a Spider Brody can. It's gonna crawl over the edge.
No problem. Yeah, easily done. Starts climbing down. Easily done as this is going on.
And I have spider climb, which means I can climb on difficult surfaces, including upside down and on stands, without needing to make an ability check. So I just literally scare down.
As you sort of start making your way down, how far down is he going in this moment? It's 150 in total.
He was told to climb down by Edward, so he's going to climb all the way down.
No problem. So you get to the bottom. Sticky mud squelches beneath your spider feet as you see. There seems to be like horrible little pools of rippling water, thick fog, and purple mushrooms that cling to rotting logs on the sides of the on the side of the marsh right now as this is all going on. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs, and they're sort of gone as this is all going on. There's just the ribbiting of frogs as you're looking around as this is going on. There's a lot going on for Brody down there as he's looking around. But yeah, it's filled with life down there as you're getting there, and it's very marshy. The rest of you on the bridge as well while that's going on. So Grace, you come back round once more. There's no spider this time.
Oh gosh, this trip. Oh.
Brody's the spider. That's what the spider was. And now we're going to climb down the wall and meet him, and hopefully he'll be a human again. But if you see a giant spider down there, don't panic. It's also got a bum bag on, so it's probably Brody.
Okay, this
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard you say.
It's not the most ridiculous thing involving Brody, though, ever I've experienced, to be honest. So this is kind of normal for him.
Turning into a giant spider is normal?
Compared to some of the shit he's done, this isn't the most disturbing.
It's not the worst in the world, huh?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Can Brody, down on the ground, he's like looking around, and then you would see him like shake back and forth a little bit, and then look at his legs, and then shake back and forth a little bit, and then look at his legs, and he sees he's not turning back. So he's gonna skitter back up the wall.
Ooh, okay.
And maybe I get to a section of the wall, like closer to them. That's a little like not secure, and so I would tap that, and hopefully they can look at me. I would tap that and like kind of like shake my body. Maybe actually pull out the brick so that they can't use it. And James, can I maybe guide them down and show them what handholds are safe and what aren't?
Yeah. I see where you're going with it on that front. No, that's definitely fair enough. You can definitely do a bit of that on that one. Those that will take instruction from a spider, you can if you will, if that makes sense. The others, you're going to start making your way down the wall as this is all going on.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Warily.
Okay.
I go first.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So those that will be taking instruction from the spider will be able to roll with advantage on this as they're going.
I think she's more worried that she's taking instruction from Brody and not a giant spider.
Fair. I like it.
So,
Athletics, right?
Athletics?
It's definitely a strength athletics on this one. Yes, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, damn, Grace. Yeah, all good. Keith making it like a pro as this is all going on.
Can it be
Edward's okay?
acrobatics?
It is an athletics check in this case. Unfortunately, it's not acrobatics. But are you taking advantage of what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it thematically makes sense that it's me that's falling, I guess.
Can I try to catch her? As she's like about to fall past me.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah, you can make a dex check. See how you do for trying to catch her on this one. Oof. Okay.
If that is not enough, succeed at the cost.
I
yes.
mean, I rolled a natural one. I'm fucking.
Oh
going.
yeah, but no, yeah. Keith can increase his by
I know that's why. That's why.
on that one. So yeah, Keith. Unfortunately,
Don't waste it.
13 wouldn't be quite enough to succeed. Or did we say 4? I can't remember. Was it?
There's 3.
It was
No,
3.
it
Wasn't
was
it?
three.
Yeah, it was
It was
3. I
three.
think.
I think it
Let me
was
double
3.
check.
But yeah, have a double check on that. But I'm going to say in this moment, Alice, you're just like, whoa, and yeah, what happens in
She'll
the
clutch a book, and I guess the book will start glowing.
yeah, and
and she'll
the
cast-
spell flashes through her mind.
Yeah, she'll look at like as she's falling, look at everyone and cast it, and I think I can put it on 5 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So I can put it on everyone apart from Brody because he doesn't need it.
yeah,
It was 4.
It is 4 for that one. Okay, we'll bear that in mind going forward. So, but yeah, it's just thematically, it's quite a nice moment. So yeah, it's you.
Yeah. No. I don't mean to steal it.
No, it's not a problem. But yeah. So yeah, best way to put you're floating. Again, something that should be completely impossible. Yeah, you should be dead right
Looking
now.
at everyone, thinking, "Why am I not still falling?"
And then you look down and you are still falling, but it's slow. It's slowed right down to a pace.
Do the other people feel anything compared to?
No,
they feel
not in the moment. They don't. No, unless
dread, fear.
as this is going on. But yeah, you guys, the rest of you, as you thought, well, she's dead. As this is going on. Well, yeah, but no, you would literally think, she was falling to her death in the moment, and then you see her slow down, and she's floating down as this. So you like that? It's a miracle in your word. On that.
Oh god, I thought I was going to need to hire a new receptionist.
I thought I was actually going to have to start working.
You see Alice literally just like as if she's lying in the air, just looking up like, "Could
Stop it.
please take me home, please."
So yeah,
And I
you
guess it just floats down.
Yeah, you float down on that front next to where Keith is, and all of that is going on. As this is all going on, there is a giant spider at the bottom there that meets you at the bottom. As the others, climb their way down from the top, taking a bit longer to make it down. But yeah, you guys do make it to the base of the base of the bridge there. As this is all going on, so again, you're all in this now sweltering marshland. This horrible sort of heat coming off of everything. The frogs around you, the bugs, the purple mushrooms. It's weird, incredibly weird. Stagnant water everywhere as you're looking. You're in Bear Grylls territory now. as this is all going on.
Brody, can you turn back into a human, please? There's only so much I can deal with right now.
Brody again shakes. It looks like he's trying to figure out how and hasn't really gotten the hang of it yet.
Just imagine you. Try imagining you as you.
You see the spider close its 8 eyes, I guess.
Oh damn!
And he again seems to shake. And then the spider looks at his toe shoes. And it nods to itself and then closes its eyes, and you see the 2 legs of the back meld in, to create one leg, and then one does another, and then he eventually gets up and kind of goes, "Ooh. Oh, did that just happen? Did everyone see that, or did I become a spider? Did you blast me with fire, boss?"
I didn't realize it was you. It was just you were there a second, and then a giant spider, and I panicked. And I haven't really got massive control over this yet, and I am sorry. I am very sorry, which I don't normally say. So take that one.
Of course. I mean, I'll consider that the favor. Like, we're even now.
No.
Yeah. I saved your life. You apologized to me. We're fine.
No. You still have a favor.
Okay.
This place is making me nice.
Where's Craig? Can we just hear?
Yes, he sort of makes his way down. As he makes his way down,
He can jump. He can jump down. That's
I
kind
feel
of what
like
I was thinking.
Craig would fall. I can't imagine
Yeah.
Craig doing well climbing down.
No, fair enough. But he's it's very innocuous. You barely notice him as this is all going
Just
on.
go like a tiny.
Yeah, but he does make it and land as this is all going on. It says you're having this sort of discussion as this is all going on. You start to hear several voices off in the distance in one direction, off towards the north of you guys. It sounds like a marching song or something there. The singing sort of growing louder, and as this is all going on, you haven't seen anyone yet, but there's something out there in the fog, not too far away from you guys, as this is all going on. It's sort of like you hear a little bit of mumbling, and and a sort of a song is sort of going on. But yeah, you hear sort of things like, "With sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes." And they're sort of like they're going along. You hear these voices sort of going along in a little bit of a ways from you, and they sound like they sound like they're getting louder as you're moving along.
Let's go the opposite way to the people that want to steal our clothes and break our bones.
Or we should
What
hide.
neighborhood are we in?
So what do you guys do in the moment as this is all as you hear these voices are getting louder as this is going on?
Hide, behind something somewhere.
Okay, yeah, there's trees and
Hide.
bushes and all that around you. That's no
Alice
problem
is-
as this is going
Alice is
on.
currently lying down, just laughing at herself, just completely just doesn't know what's happening. She
Okay.
thinks she just died. She genuinely doesn't know what's going on.
No
She's
worries.
struggling
I am
herself.
not a hiding place.
Edward would grab Alice and drag her along with him.
Okay, so it sounds like a few of you are going to have
As you
dive in the
grab,
bushes.
as you grab her, she's like, "Ah! What the hell? I thought I died. I thought I was dead."
No, but we might be in a minute. Someone's threatening to steal our clothes and break our bones. Let's hide.
Fair
And they'll
enough.
drag
So Keith, you can definitely make the stealth check. Unfortunately, Edward and Alice are in amongst things as this is going on. They're going to be heard
damn
from
it.
what that's going on.
By the
on
way,
that.
guys, I'm a rogue who's not proficient in stealth for some reason.
Yeah, I was wondering. I thought you were gonna be a fighter. Then suddenly you started doing roguey stuff. I'm like, I have no idea what you are anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a rogue. I just took really, really bad skill tricks.
Craig is just innocuous and disappears into things. What about Grace and Brody? You guys don't have to be caught out in the moment as this is going on. Would you be stealthing or not?
Edward said hide, so I hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go find like a tree trunk or something like
Yeah,
that. And
definitely.
Then as I hide behind it, I'll see if I can't look out around it. And as I do, I'll cast Druidcraft so that the tree actually grows like a little bit of foliage in front of me, so that I
nice.
can still peek out of it without it seeing
Yeah,
me.
I
And I'm
like
just
it.
like, what the fuck?
Okay, so
Brody,
yeah.
please don't refer to me as the tree trunk.
Both of you can make a stealth check. See how well you're hiding as this is going on.
Yep, that tracks.
Yep, fair enough. That does make sense. And Brody, okay, yeah. I mean, a couple of leaves are surrounding him, but it's not too great.
Also, you do see a tiny puff of smoke as I'm still token.
yeah. This is still going on in the moment. So yeah, as the singing grows louder and Alice and Edward, you're sort of caught out in amongst things. It's like you hear that something go, well, looky what we have here. And what will be coming out of the fog looking at you is 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. two of them tugging on the reins of what you can only describe as a giant snail, and the others seem to be carrying clubs and slings as they sort of make their way out into the space here. So let me bring you to another map as this is all going on.
Alice looks over and goes, "Oh, I did die."
Yeah, and it's just a bunch of them are sort of looking up. They all look fairly similar as this is all going on, but one sort of steps forward and takes a look. What do we got here, lads? Looks like we got something. Oh man, we haven't seen some of these in a while. Looks like we got humans on the menu, boys.
I can do magic. Get out of here.
Yeah, say.
Whoa, man! What? Hang on! Whoa! The human says.
I'm really, really high, so just keep that in mind.
So they sort of look at you all and sort of say, "Well, yeah, the ones that they spot anyway, at least." And it's like, looks like you guys had the wrong, ended up with a bad day running into us, but we're gonna see how bad your day is gonna be. We're gonna be robbing you now. And I think once that's done, if we're happy with what you're giving up, maybe you get away without us roughing you up or anything. How's about something like that? You willing to give up something here in the moment, and none of you have to come to blows?
I personally think that you should just help us, please. We don't know where it's going. We'll join
Help
your
ya?
gang. I mean,
Help us?
yeah, like
You never been robbed before, boy?
I have several times, and I usually just talk my way out of it. But I'm a little bit confused about what's going on at the moment.
Humans. And they're
So
sort of nodding
why
his
don't-
head.
Why don't we come to an agreement of sorts where you just show us a way out of here, and maybe we can give you something after that. Something that we can work on together, perhaps.
Well, how about this? How about I counteroffer you and just say, how about we take one thing from each of you, and you give it up without a mess, and maybe I point you in a direction of something. How's that? Otherwise, it's going to be getting to the roughing up stage, and there's sort of like the couple, yeah, boss, and so a couple of them are. These things are tiny compared to you guys, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought I had like imagined from like Rise of the Guardians, Hugh Jackman's character kind of rabbits. That's what I had in my mind, which is why Edward's really nervous.
Yeah, fair enough. They are large than rabbits, but they're not the tallest folk in the world. Let's put it that way.
I had the completely opposite in mind. I thought they were like rabbit-sized people. That was the cutest thing ever.
Edward, I don't know about you, but I don't have anything on me, so
I have a Rolex, but I don't know if that means anything to rabbits.
I mean,
They have a concept of time.
I just died anyway, so this is just another dream. Like, so.
I don't think so, because I didn't die.
Yeah, but you're just in my dream. I told you that it's like that film. We've just gone deeper. We've gone another layer. We've gone another layer down in the dreams. Anyway, they're talking rabbits while we just with the snail.
literally a set of talking rabbits are like a triano thing is on that one. So it says, it's simple stuff. Don't worry about it. You're going to be giving up one thing today, and that'll be fine. It's going to be the feeling of delight that you had on the day you received the best gift you ever had.
You want to give up a feeling?
Absolutely. Easily done. And then you can be on your way, and no problem, no foul. No harm, no foul.
I don't.
Feeling. Like,
It's insane. You can't give up a feeling.
Oh, what do you mean you can't give up any? What you're talking nonsense? Oh, you'd be giving up a memory of a feeling anyway. Is the real thing. Yeah, Frankie over here, he keeps the bottle, and off to one side there is a guy with one of the rabbits has got a strange bottle in hand, with a strange stopper. You give up the one, and you're done, and no harm, no foul. Otherwise, it's all gonna get a bit horrible here. You don't want me to set Frankie on you. And there's one at the back that looks a bit more rabid than the others.
Like,
Listen, you guys. Oh, I just killed a child, okay? I've had enough of this day. I just died. I died. I killed a kid. Do you really want to piece this?
Whoa. Feisty one here. You can make an intimidation check, Alice, and see how you do.
I have +3 to that.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god. And he's like, whoa. Yeah, he's like, oh, calm down, lady. Jeez. We're only trying to keep up with what we're trying to do. Blimey. All right. Oh, no harm, no foul. We weren't messing with no rabbits. And they're actually getting a bit like, they're like, one's trying to pull off like fake kung fu moves and sort of like, like getting prepared like the penguins, but they like, they're all backing away as this is going on. Look, whoa. We don't really want trouble.
Feeling of life, okay? Get out of here.
Oh my god, we got psychopaths here. Humans, oh my god. And then like, they're backing away a little bit as this is all going on and like.
Hey, wait. Before you leave, can we eat these mushrooms around here?
And it's sort of like one of them's like, yeah, I don't think they're poisonous to human. Are they poisonous to human? And they're looking around at each other and like looking at each other and like, and like, yeah, sure, whatever, guy. And on that front, as they're sort of backing away with their snail,
Edward turns to Brody and goes,
coward
"Don't."
from the moment. And you realise these 3-foot-high rabbits were mostly talk rather than guile.
Can I point at the leader?
Whoa!
and he'll hear it in his head. That's right, run.
Outside.
They've got magics. And then they start diving into the forest, as the rabbits do. Fair enough. Yeah, they're all talk and no trousers. As this is all going on. Oh dear. Yes, as you manage to avert yet another thing at that one.
And then Alice will turn to Edward and go, well, that was fun. Just with a smile. Just like, completely like, that never happened. Just like, oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna start sending you less post-it notes because I'm actually terrified of you in this moment. I'm gonna give you a pay rise when we get back. Jesus Christ! And he's just like has a mouth.
This is a dream if you're offering a pay rise. Jesus Christ.
He's lost the will.
James, can I do an insight check on if they told me whether or not I could eat the shrooms? Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely make an insight check. Absolutely, this is what Brody would do.
Brody, don't eat the mushrooms.
Yeah, just hard to read. You don't know either way. You don't have to trust it if that makes sense, but you just don't know.
Now, can I make a sleight of hand check to grab a mushroom without Edward seeing?
You certainly can make a sleight of hand check to grab a mushroom. An 11. What's his passive on that one? Oh,
his passive's 10.
No, I think your passive's higher than that. 15 on the list sheet, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, on my D&D Beyond one, it says my passive perception is 10.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it must be adding it up differently on that front from what Foundry is. But yeah, go with the D&D Beyond one because that's probably the more accurate. So yeah, you just swipe it enough to the camera catches it, but Edward's sort of oblivious at the moment as this is going on.
Did the camera crew come with us?
Yeah, the camera crew are here. They're just quietly in the background.
Brody is grabbing a mushroom and like he sees Edward and like not looking. He puts it in his pocket and then he turns and he makes eye contact with the camera and he's like he kind of squints and looks at it.
The rabbits seem to be going off towards the north. The tower is off to the east of you at the moment. How will you define east at this point? You can't see the tower right now. Now you're on the ground level. You can't see it through the trees.
James, can I make a a survival check, I guess, to maybe see if I can't suss it out. I'm not trained in it, but
Yeah, you
have a
can
height.
definitely see how well you can keep yourself thinking east if that's what you're after. That's fine.
yeah, or at least oriented towards where the tower
Yeah,
is.
yeah, definitely. You can definitely make a survival for that. Yeah. 21.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're feeling fairly confident, Brody, that you're definitely know where you to keep your heading towards the east. It's going to be a while. It was pretty far off.
Yeah, I think if we just keep going in this direction over here, like it's just in this direction, we'll be fine.
Your ability to remember directions when you're this high is astounding.
Oh yeah, this is child's play. Literally, I used to do this when I was a kid. It's fine. This is nothing.
Hallucinate an area with talking rabbits and then know the direction of where we're going. It seems like an awful thing.
No, yes, and no. In that order.
He did get us back to our hotel room at 3 o'clock in the morning in New York once, completely blazed, and it was impressive. He got us there
Well,
in
you
half
have to
the
make
time.
sure that you are always looking on the north side of a tree because that's where the moss grows, and you got to think that benches are made of wood. So if there's no moss on the bench, then obviously you just got to keep going in that direction. And then that really nice lady that told us where to go as well, so that helped.
Yeah, I trust his high directions, I have to admit. Let's go that way. Follow Brody.
No problem. You guys set off into the wilderness. It's a very strange sort of mossy forest. It's hard going. You're not built for this kind of movement through whatever's going on here.
Not unless you're wearing shoes that have toes in them.
That's true, but yeah, and the bog
All
water
shoes
is
have
just
toes in
lovely
them.
through all of that. As the hours start to pass by, as you're trying to move through this bog, etc., you're starting to get hungry. You're starting to get thirsty. What have you? Yeah. What do you feel like you're getting tired as this is
I
going
have
on?
gum if people want to chew things to like feel like they're eating.
Are there like any animals, any like berries, any?
Yeah, do any of these trees have fruit?
You're not seeing so much on fruit. You're definitely seeing berries around on different things in different colors of purples and greens and oranges, all manner of odd stuff like that. You're seeing mushrooms in different colors on that front. You're seeing bodies of stagnant water around and things like that. Yeah, you're getting thirsty. You're getting hungry. You can't survive on no liters of water a day. Unfortunately, there are actually rules in D&D for that.
I have nothing for this.
Brody was munching on shrooms, but he knows not to eat them out of hunger. He knows to eat them recreationally, so he still has a stash, but he's not consuming them anymore.
Oh, I give everyone a piece of candy from my bag of candy that I never
Yes,
used.
fair enough. That'll keep you on the food front going for a little longer.
A little
That's
bit of
definitely-
sugar to keep us going.
yeah, a few calories in there. It's not the food that's the big worry yet, because you can go a few days without food.
I know. but-
Water's the big one right now.
That is-
Brody
You are definitely
starts
getting
looking-
thirsty.
Yeah, Brody starts looking at a bush, and then suddenly the bush kind of like grows, and it almost creates like a what is a grouping of grapes called? The thing of grapes? You know?
Bunch.
Yeah,
what?
it's a bunch of grapes.
Bunch
but-
of grapes.
It creates a bunch of grape-like berries, and James, I would like to cast Goodberry.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely one side of the survival coin that needs to be solved, and yeah, you're definitely able to hand out these berries as this is going, Brody. It's like,
Yes, this creates enough nourishment to sustain a creature for one day. Would you consider that to be hydration as well?
no, enough nourishment, but it's not the water.
I remember when you were nice.
Well,
James.
you weren't in a survival situation.
Wow.
That's the difference. Yeah.
Changed you.
Does anyone have create to destroy water? That would be
Look,
perfect.
look.
right now.
How about this? We don't know if this water's good or if it's bad.
There's lots of water around.
How about we pick a pool, one of us drinks a teeny tiny bit of it, we wait 2 to 3 hours, see if he gets the shits. If he does, we move on to another pool.
First off, there are 2 women here, so she could get the shits as well.
Very well.
Gotta be inclusive.
I vote Craig.
I vote Craig too. Wait,
Why
who's
we
Craig who?
Craig?
Craig who? Yeah.
Why are we voting Craig?
I think she means Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Jess, while you're gone, I cast Goodberry and I handed out berries to everybody. It's not from my personal stash. It was picked from a tree that may or may not have grown directly in front of me, but I tried one. It's pretty darn tasty. And, to my knowledge, has not given me any sort of hallucinations or high or low. I think it's just good.
And it is, if you do it.
Good berry. I'm gonna call this good berry. These are good berries.
Yeah, make the intern eat it.
Okay. I flip one over to Craig.
Yeah, he innately will chomp away. He seems fine.
Okay, Edward eats.
Tastes pretty good. Filling enough
no
as well.
joke.
Surprisingly filling enough. Not dealing with the
but you
thirst
sell
problem though.
these.
That's what we're the last part of the puzzle.
Keith will walk over to like a bottle of water that looks relatively clean and like.
What? Define clean. It's in the middle of a muddy, in the middle of a muddy swamp.
Is there no like? Can we not hear like streams of water? Something moving water.
You've seen streams of water from above, but you are not.
Oh.
You've not been up near them yet. If that makes sense, you haven't come across them in your movements yet.
Can we hear? I guess. I know it's not that loud unless you're close, but
you can make a perception
On a
check.
wave.
See if from where you are.
Am I right in assuming that everybody took a good berry?
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
8.
Yeah, you've got nothing to go on at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go on,
Do
Keith,
we have something that we can improvise as a cup?
That's what can you come up with? This is where it all gets into the semantics of what you guys.
I think Grace would carry a water bottle.
Okay,
Oh.
Health and safety nerd, so
I like it. Yeah, so you're going to spend your
Yeah.
Amazon voucher on a water bottle.
yeah.
Yep. Fair enough. No, that's absolutely. Yeah, you've got a little drinking canteen one. You know, you could get, so it's not over one you throw away like kind of thing. Grace. Yeah, you definitely have have one.
I will take my dagger, cut off the sleeve of my shirt, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Tie the end closed, and like make some sort of like makeshift copy filter, I guess, with like my
Yeah.
shirt.
Yep. Through
like-
the linen. Yeah, I see what you're just saying. Yeah.
And like try to like get some water in there. Like the water will still probably be like not the cleanest, but like the biggest particles should be filtered out, I guess.
Fair enough. So you're gonna like hand scoop the water into that and have the canteen below the muslin. Does that make sense? Or below the shirt material? Is that where you go? Just try and store it?
Yes.
Yeah,
That is the way.
I definitely see where you're going with that on that front. Yeah, you can spend the time. Make a survival check, Keith. Let's see how well you pull off this sort of makeshift sort of a cleaning arrangement, shall we say? Okay.
It's either really good or really bad. It's really bad. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. The brackish sort of colored water that's on the other side of the yeah, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look good. Let's put it that way, but it's been through the muslin at least, or parts of it have.
Here
Go on,
goes
Keith.
something
Yeah.
down the hatch.
Fair enough. Yep, you're gonna literally take a drink. That's no problem. It tastes off, but yeah, you drink okay in the moment, Keith.
And now we wait 2 to 3 hours to see if the shits happen.
Okay, so so the rest of you, you're all going to try and sit down in the in this space and wait it out for the next 4 hours.
I guess, like, to get prepared, I guess we like fill the bottle up just in case, and then maybe we can like start to move on and like divvy the water up at some other point, or find another pool or something at that point.
It's not a vast amount of water you're making here, if that makes sense. In the so it's a lot of you are going to be going thirsty if you do it that way around. But you can do it that way around if you wish. Are you moving on and leaving that pool behind, or are you hanging around and waiting
with the pool and try to find like a decent source of water? I guess.
I think we need to move on and find a decent source of water. I don't think this Grim pool is the best option.
Yeah, from the top of the wall, James, did we see any rivers or anything?
Yes, you absolutely did. You definitely saw that there were rivers out there. Obviously, it was a high height you were looking down from, so you're not sure how far off these things are to you, if that makes sense. As this is all going on, but they're out there. And there's a tower out there as well.
Yeah, we just need to keep walking. There's water somewhere. And if we don't find it, once we get to the tower, maybe they'll have like a Brita filter.
Oh god. Hey, in this weird world, anything is possible. I mean, we talked to rabbits earlier, and let's just go.
Okay, so you're going to plod on through this, through this marshy lands for the next few hours as this goes on. Eventually, getting to a point where, you're just physically exhausted going through this space. Keith, it's been a few hours. Can you give me the Constitution saving throw, please? On that one, okay.
You gonna die of dysentery?
If that's not enough, succeed at the costs.
Absolutely. You do need to succeed at a cost because it was a DC of a 12. So yes, you do
succeed at a cost.
The stomach is rumbling. You don't feel great with it. You're guessing it's the effects of the water, but you're okay on that front. The rest of you, you are horrendously parched at this point. It's been a full day, and it's getting dark, and it's starting to get cold. As this is all starting to go on, it's not particularly dark, much darker yet, but it's certainly getting cooler and getting colder. You physically don't feel like you could push on for any further, if that makes sense.
Do we think we know how far away the tower is from us?
Brody, you can make a survival check. See if you can. No, just an intelligence from what you saw previous. Sorry. So yeah.
That's fair because I'm not trained in survival and Brody's not smart. So let's go.
Let's see. Best guess. You thought you'd be there by now, so maybe push on another few hours. Maybe you'd be there. It's hard to say. You're not sure.
We could try to keep going. Maybe we can get there before it gets like really, really dark. I feel like we're close.
We could make if we can't get on much longer, we could make a fire and boil the water. At least that might get rid of some of the bacteria.
Yeah, but what are we going to do about shelter? Because if it's getting darker and colder, we're going to just die just if we lie on the ground here to sleep.
It's wet and horrible in a marsh at the moment, as this is all going on.
I think we just need to, as Brody said, just keep going until we find at least some form of shelter. Because even if we do have the time to drink water here, then we're just gonna get cold and die from hypothermia.
Fair enough. So mechanically, the way this will work is if you try and push on, you'll be taking a point of exhaustion for doing it. If that makes sense, is where the way are we playing? Keith, the only difference is you won't because you've drunk something. So yeah, the rest of them are incredibly parched at this point and knackered.
Perhaps we should take a rest. If when we were on top of the bridge, how far did this tower look?
Yeah, I mean you're only going on Brody's sort of guesstimate, but yeah, you thought you thought you'd be there within a day, but it's hard to tell height and distance. You were hundreds of feet up at the time. You had you could see a long way off.
I think we should rest, but if we want to keep pressing on, I guess we have to.
Yeah, so you guys going to take the points of exhaustion and go carry on?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm doing whatever Edward wants to do.
Yeah, I don't think Edward would take into consideration about the... Well, you wouldn't know that he would get exhausted. He just would be like, no, we got to get out of this marsh. I think that's his main priority, so... Yeah,
fair enough on that front. Okay, so yeah, you guys will press on. So we'll see how that's going to go. I need someone to roll me the d12 to see what the chances are that you're going to push out of this in this next piece of time.
Shall I do it as I'm kind of forcing us to do it?
Yeah, you can definitely go. Yeah.
10?
Oh, it's close, but it's not an 11 or a 12, unfortunately, in this particular case. So yeah, you push on for the next, I'm going to say 3 hours. You've gained 1 point of exhaustion each, barring Keith, who's still okay from drinking the water. And now you're kind of at the point of you've got literally zero energy left in you. You feel like you're in you're stuck in this marsh, if that makes sense, as this is going on.
I need to stop, guys. We've been going for so long, and I don't even know if we're close.
It's getting darker. It's getting colder.
I think I could at least make a fire.
I mean, you make fire with your hands.
Yeah, but I need something to set fire to.
There's loads of trees around, I'm assuming.
There's loads of marshy trees around. Yeah, absolutely, loads of it around.
Brody rips off his tearaway pants.
No, you need those. It's gonna get cold. Put your trousers back on, please.
Oh, right. Brody starts snapping on his tearaway pants.
Yeah, let's just collect some wood and make a fire at least, and see if we can get people back to moving high. And we can even use the fire to boil water. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, who's going off gathering the wood to try and make this fire?
The druid, I'm assuming, and he's the...
Since I'm the one not exhausted, I should also probably...
Brody, take Keith. You seem to know most about trees, and Keith has a knife. So let's pair those 2 up. Just defense and horticulturalist. Go.
Okay, sure, yeah. We just need to find something dry, right? It shouldn't be that hard. I guess I wander off with Keith.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you can make a straight roll on the survival then, that you're looking for dried wood in a marsh. So it's not the easiest, but it's not impossible.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Brody. Yeah, you know where to look. You need to get off of the off the ground level and higher up. You're looking for dead wood in amongst the slightly higher up parts of the trees, and it is definitely something that you've been able to pull off with an 18. yeah, you think this is pretty reasonable wood for making a fire with.
Okay, I get Keith to give me a boost up, and then I get higher off the ground, and I start snapping off or I start collecting the dead, branches that are kind of like hanging, and I kind of toss them down to him.
Easily done. So yeah, you managed to collect enough bits of wood on that front. I guess some of the others, maybe Craig gathers a few stones to make the edge of the edge of the fire on that front. Yeah, you've got a bunch of kindling guys and some bits to go, some stones to surround it in a wet, marshy area. But how do you do the next bit?
Edward rubs his hands together and goes, fire.
Okay. So yeah, so you're basically trying to do a delicate firebolt is the best way of putting it. So I'm going to. You're definitely producing flame. We've just got to figure out if you can do it in a way that doesn't just blast the pile of kindling into mesh.
Well,
so
first
I'm gonna.
I'll use one hand.
Well, fair. But what I will say is, this is gonna make fire. There's no rhyme or reason it won't. But I need you to make me I'm just gonna say, just a straight dex to see how you can do with being subtle with your movements to try and not just obliterate what they've gathered in the moment.
Can I?
Yeah, if you've got something that changes the thing.
Can I do a straight charisma because that's my spellcasting ability?
I see where you're going. Oof. Yes.
It'd be a disadvantage because you're exhausted, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah, you can definitely do charisma. I'll give you that.
Wait, do we not have prestidigitation or anything similar?
I don't have that.
I do not either.
So just a charisma check.
I have Druidcraft, but I don't think it makes.
I think it does. I think you can light.
Wait,
You
hang
can
on.
light-
Hang on. Look.
Yeah, you can light bonfires with the Druidcraft.
Yeah, there
Small
you go.
campfire.
Yeah, so I guess Brody sees you about to blast it and says, "Whoa, let me see if I can't remember this. I saw this on the internet. I saw Bear Grylls do this." And he looks around, and he grabs like a flat, like a broken in half piece of wood, and he puts like a twig to it, and he starts like rubbing it back and forth, like kind of rotating it back. Yeah, just like that. Rubbing his hands together, and it doesn't work. And he's like, I mean, I can't. I made leaves earlier. I just touched it, and then like he puts his hand on it, and then casts Druidcraft, and
Yeah, it works instantly.
Like,
there you go. Absolutely. Survival challenge unlock. as the flames burst to life in the moment as that's all going on. No problem. Yeah, on that one. But Edward probably could have done it. He thinks to himself as that was going on. But in the moment, that's the way it plays out. So yeah, you feel slightly warmer as this is going on. What do we do about the water situation as this is all going on?
The cup that Grace had, is it metal or plastic?
I'm gonna say it was a metal. It was a metal canteen because she spent her Amazon voucher to do it.
I mean, we can boil it.
Oil.
I guess.
Yeah, you definitely can.
We do that then and drink. Otherwise, we're gonna.
I think that's it.
Suffer a lot.
So we work out how this goes. So basically, yeah, over the next few hours, as you're going to be long resting here at the campfire as this is all going on. Yeah, but you will be able to get I will be able to get to drink because you'll be able to boil enough water to make it work. Yeah, you will then got one canteen full by the end of the day. You know you have to. Yeah, well, at this rate, you'd need that every time you you stopped. You'd need a whole bunch of water boiled, as the way things were going at the moment as this is going on. But you are able to long rest everyone for the evening out in the cold of this place. But yeah, I don't know how well they sleep in this marshy land as this is all going on in the frogs overnight. I just need someone to roll me the D12 for overnight to see how they do on the does anything happen in the night? Kind of idea, if that's okay. Who wants to take? Who would have take? Would anyone have taken watch, or would they have all just been out?
I don't think we would know to take watch, would we?
That's up to you.
No, I don't think we would be smart
We
enough
would just-
to take watch.
Yeah, we just think we're camping. We're not.
Like,
Yeah, I agree. I don't
might-
disagree.
Yeah.
I might stay up like. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the only people I think would take watch would maybe be Craig, because he would be freaked out by the entire situation and wouldn't trust to sleep, and maybe Grace, because Grace.
I think Grace is out like a light.
Okay, then that's fair.
I think Keith might like stay up for like an hour because he's seen everyone do like great and crazy magical stuff, and that's kind of his dream. So like up until like an hour when everyone's been
I
asleep,
get
he'll
it.
like
Yeah, it's like Shazam, kabla. Yeah, nothing happening in there.
Alakazam,
Oh, no.
things like that without success. But that might be like something he's been doing like as everyone's been asleep, and then afterwards he'll go to sleep as well. So
Okay.
depending on
So because Keith's the last one up, I'll have you roll, Keith, on the D12 to see if there's a random anything going on that one. Well, close, but luckily nothing will happen, as you guys will sleep through the night and sort of make it through to the next morning. Who do you think would be the first to sort of wake up in the morning?
Edward gets up early in the morning so he can go, generally because he likes to go to the gym before he goes to work.
Ugh.
Fair enough on that one. That's no problem, as all that is going on. So yeah, Edward, startling to wake up to what's going on around this campfire, but Grace, Drew, this is the time now. What would they see instead of her original form in this moment, if that makes sense?
Grace is gray-skinned, far larger than she was before. Has massive ears and tusks and a trunk.
yeah, nice. Okay.
Yay!
First transformation reveal, absolutely, as this is going on.
I love it.
So yeah, when you wake up, Edward, no sign of Grace anywhere. There is literally an elephant sleeping amongst the rest of the group as this is all going on, and everybody else is just fast asleep and out like a light as this is all going on.
I think the elephant would be snoring, and you've definitely heard Grace snore before, and it's exactly the same.
Edward will probably wake up and he'll wake up and he'll turn to face towards the sun, do a big stretch, everything, rub his eyes, turn around, see the elephant, turn away again, rub his eyes again, go back to the elephant, and just go, why the fuck is Dumbo in our camp really loudly? Which will probably wake everyone.
Yeah, fair enough. People start stirring to the words of Edward as people start coming around. Craig backs off, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Brody is I feel like he's kind of sleeping on the trunk a little bit, almost like it's in an arm around him. And then he wakes up and he opens his eyes. And he's like, what? Back up on his haunches.
I think that the startling from Brody would wake Grace up.
Fair enough. Yeah, Keith coming round as well in the moment. Actually, we need to make. We can now start doing what we should be doing, which is we make Grace token as big as it should be, or a bit bigger than what it was. As that's all going on. So yeah, Keith, Brody, and everyone. You come round to all of this. Everyone's sort of startled in the moment, and yeah, there's a fairly well dressed elephant person in place of where Grace was right now.
What? I mean, why are you looking at me like that?
Grace?
Grace, touch your face, touch your face, touch your face.
Touch your nose and then keep touching your nose because there's a lot of nose there now.
What the fuck? And she'll like just start like pulling at it like it's a mask.
It hurts.
Oh god. Brody, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I don't think I did. I was sleeping.
You're an elephant.
That was just look it up. Everyone's just in shock.
What was
In utter shock.
what was in that water that we drank last night?
Are we all gonna turn into
Are we
elephants?
all
I
gonna turn into
can't.
stuff? I mean,
I
already-
can't
guess
be an
I-
elephant.
I guess I already can turn into stuff, but like I only can I turn into other things?
Like, Brody, just like think about yourself, and perhaps you can like turn back again. Brody turned into
Keith-
this, right?
Keith's taking this in his stride. I
I'd
like
really
it.
like drown myself to go back.
Grace clenches her fists and kind of squats a little bit and tries to focus really, really hard.
I'd like to
Opens
continue.
one eye.
I feel like she farts.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Is it still there?
nope, still Dumbo, still Dumbo, still Dumbo.
Ah, shit.
I mean, you were looking taller yesterday.
And taller again.
We all noticed it, but like you weren't gray, and you didn't have a long nose, and you weren't bald, and you didn't
The
have
flapping
tiny ears.
ears.
I still think the elephant has the bun. The blonde hair tied back.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, nice.
Fair enough.
Oh, it has to, as an indicator.
Of course.
Oh,
And she'll
God.
like try and take a moment to adjust and try and control the trunk. And it'll probably take like a couple of minutes before she gets used to
it's-
it.
It's weird, but
It's-
it does. Yeah.
yeah.
But it works. Yeah, you're kind of like, okay. Just figuring it out. Everyone else is just in bewilderment looking at you as this is going on.
I lean over to Edward and I say, "That nose, that would come in handy for, you know,
No,
you know."
no, stop. No,
No.
right.
No,
No, I know exactly what you're saying. And we're not going down this route right now.
Nose.
No, no.
Sorry. Okay. Great. Sorry.
Does anyone except like Edward overhear this?
Probably Alice. She's right next to
Yeah.
me,
Probably. I just ignore it.
as she normally does.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's probably had a conversation that's been had before. Now, did you say someone else had stuff happen to them, James?
No. Just in this moment, the only one that seems any different is Grace right now. On that front,
Nobody seems any different. Like Grace was a little bit taller yesterday, but nobody else is.
nothing else has changed at this moment. Well, you can make a perception check, see if there's anything you guys spot.
I think
but-
Mike
Yeah, I
should
would
check
be-
over at least himself.
Yeah, fair enough. No worries.
Everyone do it? Or?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I
You
feel
can
like
see.
if you
Edwin's doing
Was
pretty
17?
good.
Edward's good at noticing aesthetic things.
Okay, okie dokie. So yeah, the only things that, well, Brody, you're the only one that actually picks up the perceptible difference. Keith is actually shorter than what he was before, as in it's noticeable. He is now shorter than he was previously on that one.
Brody goes, "Whoa, Keith, I thought it's just because you were next to Grace, but and he walks up and he does that thing that we did yesterday where he puts his hand on his head and he puts it over yours and it's a lot higher and he goes, "You were taller than me yesterday." I come from. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest dude in the world. I'm only 5'6". You know, because if I was any taller, I'd rule the world. That's what my mom used to say. But yeah, you yeah. I mean, stand up taller. Like I know you're used to slouching. Stand up taller.
I'll like straighten the back, you know, square the shoulders a little bit. See, like how much smaller.
It's
Am
not
I?
like I said, with a 24 it's perceptible, but it's you don't feel any different, Keith. You're not realizing anything in the moment as this is going on.
Yeah,
The only other
just
thing I'm going
like-
to give Brody as well is with the 24 is also that Alice's hair looks longer than it was previously. With the 24 it's perceptibly longer than it was before.
And so I'm busy doing the thing, and then I look at Alice, and I draw my hand down. I say, Alice, your hair's touching your collarbone. You had a bob cut yesterday.
What? Then
It's like-
she'll feel it, and it's like super far down. She's what the?
Yeah, it's definitely different than it was.
Are you going to turn into a yeti? Is that what's happening to you? Is that why you're getting hairier?
We need
You're
we
gonna
need to
turn
get
into
out
a
here.
baby elephant.
Or they do, yeah.
But yeah, with a 24 these things are perceptible that Brody managed to pick up.
Brody takes off his glasses and he goes to like clean them on his jacket, but you all know there's no lenses in them. and then he puts them back on. He's like, what is happening? Like I became a spider yesterday. Are you guys just turning into things like a lot slower? Except Grace, I guess, because wow.
Maybe the longer we stay here, we become like part of
Rabbits.
the weird world. Yeah, someone might be a rabbit.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if I was a rabbit? I mean, with the really long ears and like I would have the little fluffy nose that would do the little twitch thing, and then and Brody becomes a rabbit.
Just literally, boom, changes in the moment on that one.
Grace does the elephant scream and yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's all go
God.
in the moment as this is as that's going on that. Sorry, everyone's asking a lot of questions in the background. Yeah, people have questions right now.
I bet. Like, what am I? What am I gonna be?
Brody does a little hop and then hops again, and he's hopping around in a circle looking at himself, and then he does the rabbit binky that they do when they're excitable, and then he starts running around really quickly.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
early in the morning. Edward's like rubbing his eyes, just like it's so early.
Grace is just hysterical because, as we all know, elephants are scared of small animals.
Ah,
Yes.
you're just freaking out, breaking
yeah,
into,
she's
bashing into
fully
things. Just
freaking out.
definitely.
She picks Craig up and uses him as a human shield.
Ah! The nondescript guy, yeah, almost lets out a reaction, but then he wasn't there.
So obviously I'm gonna keep going with this shtick, so I'm gonna need wild shapes. So
Oh, 100%. We know we're getting there. We got further than I thought by the moment. But yes, so yeah, these things are all going on in the moment as this is all going on. You're all okay. You've made it through your first night. One of you looks very different, but you're okay. But you've not managed to perish in the marshy lands overnight. You managed to make it through. But I'm guessing, are you pressing on eastwards
Yes.
a little bit further and see how
Yeah.
you get on?
Yeah.
Let's go to this tower. Maybe there's someone there that knows why Grace is an elephant, and maybe prevent other people from turning into zoo creatures.
Well,
Yes, we need to leave as soon as possible.
Yes.
fair enough. Okay.
Leave her.
And so onwards we go then, as this is going on. So you're now trudging through the marshlands with a giant elephant, as this is all going on.
and a rabbit.
And a rabbit that's bobbing along, absolutely, as this is going on. Can the rabbit give me a survival check for just keeping you on track heading east, if that's okay? But I
Yes,
think
since
we're
I
going to
keep
be.
my mental stats, I just do that as
Yeah,
Brody, so.
absolutely. Yep. There's nothing wrong with that. And a 10. It's not the greatest, but it's not hard, as we actually, when you do see more light in the morning here, it's not too bad to actually start seeing the tower off in the distance, slowly but surely coming further and further into view.
Yes, I like that. It's
There.
pretty.
The reason why the survival check was low is because Brody was taking the route that worked for a rabbit and not for people. But then after an hour, he does a hop, and then he kind of like just poofs back into himself, and it's like, sorry. I guess we're here though.
Absolutely, definitely, yeah. This strange tower, a very weird angle, sort of encroaching off. There are ridiculous amounts of strange, like, brambles that seem to climb up the outside edges of this incredibly Disney World kind of vibe thing going on that you're seeing, completely out of place in this marshland. There is hanging from one of the upper sort of side windows a broken air balloon that seems to be like literally ruptured against the sides of the sides of this tower. Yeah, a very, very strange sight on this one as this is going on. But yeah, we'll have to dig out and see what we can see. But this is where we're going to pick up from next time. Anyway, guys, sorry it's early, but this is the point where I wanted to get us to get to for next time, is to going into the slanty tower. So this will be it for this time. But well done. You've survived your first night in the wild. And oh, poor old Grace. We got to get, well, not poor old Grace. We got to get used to the new token all the time. We can the first transformation has already occurred, and we're into the thick of it. So well done.
I can't wait to see what I become, if I become anything.